Liberty basketball. The 2-0 Flames take on the 2-0 FAU Owls out of the American Athletic Conference. Liberty in Conference USA. This is the quasi-championship, Jason Prill, of the Field of 68. Both teams 1-0 with wins over Charleston. Liberty on Friday, 90-75, and FAU last night, 94-77. We had football yesterday. I got to ask how the evening went after football with the birthday celebration.
Yeah, it was great. Had the family over, and Rachel threw just an awesome shindig, so we had a good family evening last night. Ready for some hoops today.
Liberty's off to a great start, 2-0, and some really great shooting so far. Liberty's shooting nearly 50% from three-point range, nearly 60% overall. Tonight, it's going to be fun. Yeah. FAU just a few years removed from a Final Four run under Dusty May. He's now the head coach at Michigan. And now former Baylor assistant coach John Jacobs has the reins in his second year. Can't wait for the matchup. Yeah, really a powerful FAU program here, mid-major program. And it's going to be exciting to watch these two match up. You look at some of the stats on paper that we'll get into, but a little bit of an interesting difference in style of play, and once again, a great opportunity here for the Flames to be tested early in the season. Last night, FAU led wire to wire over Charleston, 6 in double figures. They hit 11 threes. They're shooting 43% from three-point range, and they've got a really deep team when it comes to just international flavor, a number of professional foreign players on their team, and that seems to be in vogue now around college basketball. Their leading scorer is Kaden Carlisle, transfer from Indiana, averaging 17 points a game. He was originally recruited by John Jacobs before he went to Stanford to begin his career, and now he's down in Boca Raton playing for FAU. And for Liberty, they've got balanced scoring led by Brett Decker Jr.'s 25 points a game. But Kaden Matheni really started things off as Liberty opened up a 5-point lead with a 3-point barrage early in the second half back on Friday night. Feels like we've been able to say for a couple of years now, how do you scout the Flames? And it may even be more complicated now. Just so much depth, so much talent. The shooting is all there, and it's very, very well spread out early on this season. Coming up next on the pregame show, we'll head inside the studio. Jason Prill will take a look at some of the NFL action here today and update you on Liberty field hockey and the Big East Championship against Connecticut on campus earlier today. Then we'll check in with senior Kaden Matheni, and of course we'll wrap up our pregame brought to you by Bojangles with the pregame thoughts of head coach Richie McKay. It's Liberty FAU tonight in Lynchburg, the championship of the Field of 68. We'll take a timeout. Jason Prill's got you next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Game day isn't venture. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small-town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's college basketball notebook and the Frank Good Builders scoreboard.
Welcome back inside the studio. Jason Prill here with you on this Sunday afternoon as we get you all set for the final game of the Field of 68 tip-off between Liberty and FAU coming your way in just a few minutes. Time now, though, for a check at the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard as we'll start first with Liberty as we'll begin with field hockey. They were in the Big East Championship earlier today. It took overtime as Liberty finally down to UConn to win the conference title 2-1. The Flames are heading to the NCAA tournament courtesy of Lou Combrink, whose goal in overtime gave Liberty the 2-1 victory. Also live right now, about 25 or so minutes into the second half in the Ohio Valley Conference men's soccer tournament. Liberty leads Southern Illinois 1-0. Eastern Illinois 1-0. Sam Farner with the lone goal in that game. Let's take a look at what's happening in college basketball. One game going on in Conference USA. That was a 93-35 victory for Louisiana Tech over Lyon, as Louisiana Tech now 1-1 on the season. And Alan said I'd give you an update on the NFL scoreboard. I'll give you one game. If you are a Commanders fan, you might want to plug your ears. 22-10 the score in the first half. 3 minutes to go as the Lions trying to pick up win number 6 on the year. They are driving yet again already with that 12-point lead. That's all the time we have for the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard for the pregame show. Coming up in a little bit, we'll hear from the head coach, Richie McKay. But after this timeout, Kaden Matheni sits down with Alan York to get you all set for Liberty and FAU on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at Crossroads Family Dentistry, VA.com.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels in the Liberty Flames.
Welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's player profile. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
Welcome back to pregame radio coverage of Liberty basketball. The Flames hosting FAU tonight in Lynchburg as they wrap up the Field of 68. Joined by grad student and guard Kaden Matheni, who had 18 on Friday against Charleston. Looked like that game was pretty fun here to open up the Field of 68. Kaden, big stretch there in that second half where you guys opened it up. What was it like being on the floor in that big win on Friday?
Yeah, it was just fun playing in front of these Liberty fans again in a great atmosphere against a really good opponent. We knew that if we in that second half, if we the first 4 minutes kind of put it to them, then the rest of the game should be pretty easy for us. So wanted to hone in on the first 4 minutes of the second half there.
Kaden, you're so good moving without the ball. I think for those kids listening here, obviously getting your feet set and getting a good shot are important, but just staying active, maybe a lesser emphasized part of a game, but moving without the ball, how vital is that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's really important. And when you got creators like Zach Cleveland and Colin Porter, you just want to do your job of getting open for them. But even when you don't think you're open when they have the ball in their hands. So kind of when I started playing with them, that's when I really started focusing on moving without the ball and tried to add that to my game as much as possible because I knew it'd benefit me with playing alongside those guys.
Joined by Kaden Matheni, Liberty hosting FAU tonight in Lynchburg. The J.J. Hartway had 2 dunks. J.J.'s second dunk in the second half, I think I watched it 20 times. Not because of the dunk itself, but just everybody's reaction, Kaden. Y'all don't care who gets the credit. Y'all just want to win. That was evident of that play. Why was everybody so joyous on that dunk by J.J.?
Yeah, I mean, we knew J.J. had hops, but to do that not once in the game, but twice, it was pretty remarkable. And JJ, he's one of the guys that you would think he's been in this program for 4 years. Just the type of dude he is, he'll do anything for us out on the court. And seeing something like that happen for him, man, it's just pretty cool to see. Just because he does all the little things. So for him to get a shine like that is pretty cool.
All right, Kaden, come back to your final run here, college basketball player, with your guys you're doing life with. Has this started out just like you thought it would be for your final run?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better players to be around, better coaches to be around, and ultimately that's what led me coming back this year. Is just the type of guys that I get to do life with on a daily basis is truly remarkable, and winning helps, but obviously there's more important things to this life than winning basketball games, and that's just doing life with these guys. So it's been pretty cool.
Well, Kaden, appreciate the time here today. Congratulations on your wedding a couple of months ago. Best of luck with that, and have fun against FAU tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you, A.Y.
All right, that's Kaden Matheni here with us tonight. Pregame coverage of Liberty basketball and the Field of 68. We've got the pregame thoughts of head coach Richie McKay coming up next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community, and that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Hey Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins. We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond with offices in Roanoke, Richmond, and Norfolk. All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at GentryLock.com.
Are your feet preventing you from living life? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and you may have heard my Good Feet story, how I love my arch supports so much that I bought the store. Since then, thousands of customers have found relief from foot, knee, and back pain. I love to hear their stories of walking, running, and just enjoying their new life pain-free. Don't let foot, knee, or back pain keep you from living the life you love. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Welcome back to the Bojangles pregame tip-off show on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for today's pregame chat with head coach Richie McKay, presented by Rogers Heating and Cooling. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
It's Liberty FAU tonight in Lynchburg as the two teams wrap up the Field of 68 with the head coach Richie McKay. And Coach, before we kind of talk about your team in the first two games, you and your basketball team able to get out football yesterday, mingle with some of the fans. What's that like for you? And I know you like getting out to other sports around campus, so it looked like it was a good time for your team.
Yeah, always nice to be able to interact with Flames Nation, AY, whether it's the student body that our guys are a part of, and or the boosters and alums. It's always a good time for us. And obviously, a lot of teams here have had a ton of success and won a lot of championships, so we're happy that we got a chance to be recognized. At the same time, we're still in pursuit of our best, and you know us, AY, we're taking it a day at a time, and if you will, a possession by possession, but certainly grateful and thankful for the support that we do get.
Well, Coach, let's go back to Friday night, a win over Charleston. Things really opened up there early in that second half. As you looked at the tape, what are a few deposits that you saw?
Yeah, we actually played decent in the first half, and then they had a 7-0 run where we just didn't do the little things. Gave up 3 offensive rebounds that led to 7 or 9 of their points. And then the second half, we kind of got away a little bit. Kaden hit a couple of big shots. And what I loved about our group, they were very shot discerning. But that's the nature of our guys. You've seen that over the years, and that's a good thing. You know, we shot it great, and you're not going to do that every night. But I do think we've got a selflessness that is permeated in and through our program, and now we just got to combine that with more consistency on the defensive end. I just think doing the little things like finishing the play and making sure we have enough physicality for our opponent, I think that's important to our cause.
I want to pick your brain a little bit, Richie, on some of the new guys you brought in. I know it's a team effort, but still love to hear your thoughts on a guy like J.J. Harper, who looks like he's fearless on the floor. He'll dive on the floor for a ball. Is that kind of the player that you envisioned him being? I know it's only 2 games in, but is that kind of what attracted you to him?
Yeah, AY, no doubt. Like, first of all, he came from a winning program at West Liberty. Their coach is now Division I coach at IU Indy. And JJ was a player on that team that did what the team needed to win the game. And you know me, like I love guys like that. I pay no regard to how many stars by your name or even your statistics. Obviously, there's an analytics part of it that we try and honor or value, but at the same time, like J.J. Harper, when you watch him and you watch his impact on winning, if there was a number or numerical value you could attach to that, he'd be in the top 10, 15% coming out of Division II last year, and we're very fortunate that he chose us.
All right, final thought here. Liberty hosting FAU tonight as we wrap up the Field of 68. The Owls, 2-0 like your team is, Coach. What have you seen so far on tape from them?
Yeah, 2 great wins. They beat Boston College, came back from a 5-point deficit with less than a minute to go and in front of a raucous crowd in Boca Raton. And then they beat Charleston start to finish last night. So we're the benefactors of having a day in between. That's what the home team has received in this Field of 68 event. And we will have our work cut out for us. They love to press. They play with a ton of energy. You know, one of the things that I think we try and continue to share with our guys, that given a chance to be where we are at a university like this and having an opportunity to play with a group of people like we have in our room, I think we should always approach it with a deep sense of gratitude. And they certainly do that as well. Coach Jacobs, their coach, is a strong believer in they play with a ton of energy, as you saw last night. So I don't want anyone to ever play with more gratitude than us, regardless of what the scoreboard says. And in victory, we'll appropriate it with great humility. In defeat, we will do the same. But right now, EY, just want to go 1-0.
All right, Coach. Happy Sunday to you. Thanks for your time. We'll talk to you when it's over.
Thanks, Highway.
That's head coach Richie McKay. Liberty hosting FAU tonight as we wrap up the Field of 68 in Lynchburg, Virginia. We've got the lineups and the tip-off coming up next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg with major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haleys.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com, that's www.ironcladcoffee.com, to check out the coffee that Flames fans are talking about.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams. Find upcoming schedules. Buy and download tickets to the next game. Listen to podcasts and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcast.
Pass caught into the end zone. Light 'em up. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today. Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner presents live radio play-by-play coverage of Liberty Flames basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Bojangles' famous chicken and biscuits, Carter Bank, life lived full, Foster Fuels, providing reliable service for 100 years, Lynchburg Nissan, nobody beats our prices, nobody, and by Rogers Heating and Cooling, servicing Greater Lynchburg's HVAC and electrical needs.
Top Lagina Porter for the lead. Got it! Colin Porter from 25 feet gives Liberty a 1-point lead. 3:58 left. Great shot by CP.
It's game time on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner, alongside Jason Porter. Once again, here's the voice of the Flames, Alan York.
And back inside Liberty Arena tonight for Liberty basketball. The 2-0 Flames hosting the Owls of FAU up from Boca Raton, Florida. How about we just hop on the jet with them tomorrow in Charlotte? We'll be down there Friday for football. But no, tonight it's going to be a fun one. The quasi-championship of the Field of 68, a made-for-YouTube event the last 3 years. And Liberty finally hosting the Field of 68 with Charleston and FAU. Charleston finishes 0-2 against Liberty and FAU, and this is why we call it the quasi-championship, since both are 1-0 entering tonight in this round robin. And basically, remember 15, 16 years ago, they had the bracket buster games where fringe NCAA tournament on the bubble teams would get the chance in February to play some meaningful games. Well, this is kind of taking the place of that here in November. Let's head across the way for tonight's starting lineups.
Now, let's meet our starting lineups. First, for FAU. At forward, number 1, Devin Williams. At guard, number 2, Isaiah Elohim. At forward, number 17, Xander Pentalon. At guard, number 18, Kaden Carlisle. And at guard, number 22, Devin Vanterpool. The Owls are coached by assistant coaches Aaron Smith, Damon Parker, Isaiah Austin, and A.D. Malhotra. Associate head coach Jordan Fee, and head coach John Jacobs.
So that's the lineup for the Owls. They are 2-0. They won their season opener at home earlier this week against Boston College out of the ACC. They came from 5 down. Wow. With 45 seconds left in regulation to force overtime before beating the Eagles in their first game. And their second ball game last night, they beat Charleston 94-77, while Liberty had a season opening win against Kentucky Christian on Monday and beat Charleston 90-75 on Friday night. Thank you, JP. With the assist, they've shut the house lights down here at the arena. So JP got the old phone light out for me to see some of the scores on my sheets. All right, here's the Liberty starting 5.
Now, let's meet the starting 5 for your Liberty Flames. At guard, a 6'5" senior out of Orlando, Florida, number 9, J.J. Harper. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore out of Elizabethtown, Kentucky, number 4, Brett Decker Jr. At forward, a 6'7" senior out of Bloomington, Illinois, number 25, Zach Cleveland. At guard, a 5'10" senior out of Ashland, Kentucky, number 0, Colin Porter. And at guard, a 5'11" graduate senior out of Morgantown, West Virginia, number 3, Kaden Matheni. Liberty is coached by assistant coaches Kyle Rode, Stephen Burgraff, Zach Farquhar, and Stilio Zoutsis. Associate head coach Derek Johnson, and in his 13th season, head coach Richie McKay.
And that's the voice of our new public address announcer, Kyle Shipman. You can also hear him in Williams Stadium. Our opening tap brought to you by Relevant Law. Our injury update presented by Ortho Virginia. Flames are healthy minus Isaiah Enan, who's still working his way back from his knee injury around the same time a year ago. But he tweaked a little hammy recently, so they're being very cautious with Isaiah. Josh Smith also out last year with a knee injury, and he logged 3 minutes on Friday. Talked to him today. He felt really good. And just getting back on the floor, he told me, Jason, was not a miracle, but just made him happy.
Well, there's so much to be said for that when guys are able to return from injury. That confidence builds, and great seeing him back on the floor.
The officials here tonight: Bart Lennox, Rob Rourke, and Vladimir Villard-Tadal. Liberty in their white, FAU in their fire engine red. The tap controlled by Liberty. Flames averaging 94 points a game, while the Owls are giving up 76. First possession of the game, left wing pass to Cleveland. He's the floor general for this team, senior from Bloomington, Illinois. Here's Brett Decker Jr. at the top of the key. Bounce pass left wing to Porter, 8 to shoot. Collin drives the paint, kicks it right corner. Harper 3. Short and no good. Rebound taken FAU. The Owls averaging 89 points a game, while the Flames a little bit better defensively than the Owls, giving up just 66. Owls work against the pack line defense. There's a feed inside, and a shot blocked off the window by Harper. Devin Williams Had an easy layup, it looked like, but Harper recovered on the backside to block it away.
Yeah, recovery is the exact word. Nice job by JJ to get back and pin that to the glass.
Second possession for Liberty. Porter into Cleveland, foul line. Underhand pass to Decker, left wing. Decker's averaging 25 a game. There's a backdoor cut, kick. Ball by FAU. Liberty will have it underneath its own basket to our right.
Nice reverse pivot there by Zach Cleveland. Almost had that backdoor pass. It should be there all night.
Fifth meeting between these two. Inbound to Decker, right corner three. Money. Brett Decker Jr., team leading 14th. Made three in the first 3 games. 3-0 Liberty.
And Elohim had his back turned to Decker on that three.
Misses scouting report.
Yep.
3-0 Liberty, and the defensive chant echoes through Liberty Arena right now. Right wing, Vanderpool. Cross over to the baseline, cut off by Cleveland. Pass out high to Pentalon, 3, no good. Rebound Liberty. Here comes Zach Cleveland, number 25 in white. 3-0 Liberty. Cleveland, top of the key, picks the ball up. Left wing pass, cross court to Porter. Porter guarded by Vanderpool. Now to Cleveland down the paint. Stripped on the way up, and a foul called inside on Kaden Carlisle, their leading scorer. First on Carlisle, number 1 on Liberty. All right, JP, some of your keys here tonight brought to you by Lynchburg Nissan.
Yeah, I think the first 2 games out of the gate, the Flames did such a good job of really just dominating all facets of the ballgame. And I think what you want to see here tonight is some of that consistency continue and build some of that. And early on, you're seeing Flames offensively really spreading the floor well and making this Owl defense work.
As if Zach Cleveland could not get any better directing this team. He lead them in assists right now. He goes 1-2 at the foul line, and we have a whistle on that missed free throw. Lane violation on FAU. Now, Cleveland's not the point guard, but he runs like a point forward, averaging nearly a triple-double. Second free throw, and good. So he makes up for the miss on the second and hits the third. He's got 2. And Liberty with a 5-0 lead here early on. 2 minutes gone from Lynchburg. The Owls in their red with the ball. Elohim going baseline under the basket. Bully move over Decker, and a foul on the backside by Colin Porter. Coming in to help. Coach McKay is kind of scratching his temple, chatting with Rob Rourke, trying to get an explanation on that. It'll be the foul, first foul on Porter, number 1 on Liberty.
Yeah, good size with this Owls front court here. 6'5", 6'3" across the board. Lots of length to him. Be a challenge tonight defensively for the Flames.
At the line, Isaiah Elohim. Free throw good. 6'5" sophomore from Kingston, New York. Transfer out of USC. Originally committed to Arkansas and followed Eric Musselman out to Tinseltown. Averaging a career-high 11 points a game this year. Second free throw, pure. He's got the first 2 for the Owls, and it's 5-2 Liberty. FAU not trapping right now as the Flames work it into the front court to our right. Colin Porter outside the jump circle at midcourt, cradling it by his right hip. Now he puts it to the deck, looking for a screen. Colin drives around his defender to the rim, and it's deflected out of bounds by Carlisle, who was beat on the drive. And another recovery by the Owls to knock it out. Liberty will keep it with 12 on the possession.
Yeah, Carlisle got hung up on that screen.
Collin to inbound it. Bounce pass left corner to Harper. Harper guarded by Pentalon. Bounce pass up the sideline to Cleveland left wing. 5 to shoot. Zach steps inside the arc. His pass in the paint knocked away by the Owls in the turnover. Liberty only had 5 turnovers on Friday night. Entry pass knocked away by Harper, taking Liberty. Colin Porter front court, leaves it right of the circle. Matheni drives it baseline under the basket to the left corner. Out of control, and he throws it away. He was being hugged on that end line under the basket, and he did not get the whistle as his throw back out to the arc was thrown right into the scorer's table.
Yeah, thin line between hugged on pushed off the baseline.
5-2 Liberty, 7-11 left, or 17-11 left, pardon me, in the half. Here's a backdoor pass and a nice change of direction in the air by Vanderpool. Hung up there for a while to let the defense blow by. And it's 5-4 off after the basket by Devin Vanderpool. Liberty by 1. Porter, top of the key. Around Williams to the baseline. No shot. Now to Matheni. Wide open 3 up top. Bottoms. Kaden Matheni buried it. He had 5 threes and 18 back on Friday night, and it's 8-4 Liberty.
Yeah, Owls got lost on that switch, and Matheni was ready to shoot.
Owls the ball as they weave it up top. Carlisle, entry pass, inside Williams, blocked again by Harper. He's done it again. Here comes Liberty on the takeaway.
6'10" Williams not able to get the dunk down.
Colin Porter crossover, inside Cleveland, catches right block, outside of Matheni. Left wing, step back, 3 up. Got another one. Kaden Matheni bringing the house to its feet, 11-4 Liberty.
Wow, crossover, step back right on Vanderpool over the top of it.
Coach McKay stomping his foot, yelling defense. Pentland inside Williams, shoots over Harper and scores. Devin Williams' first bucket, 11-6. Liberty Flames are 3 of 4 from three-point range here early on. Matheni's got a couple of them. 15:41 to play first half, 11-6 Liberty. Now a takeaway, pure steal by Vanderpool. And he'll dunk it as he hangs on the rim a little bit. And he's got 4. That was just a mishandle there by Cleveland, right by the FAU bench.
Yeah, we heard Coach McKay talk about the pressure that the Owls defense will bring. It's going to be a challenge for the ball handlers tonight for the Flames.
11-8 Liberty, 15:16 to play first half. Colin Porter running the offense at the top of the key. Right wing Harper, he'll let it fly. Got it! J.J. Harper, his second 3 of the year. 14-8 Liberty.
Liberty's really having the looks that they want here from deep from 3. The Owls defense is not coming out to get a hand up.
4 of 5 from three-point range of the Flames. Williams, top of the key. Hand off to Vanderpool. On the right wing now for Pentland. Down the paint, on the drive, to the rim. Layup no good, followed by Williams. Devin Williams, the sophomore from Riverside, California. Last 2 buckets for FAU, 14-10 Liberty.
Nice job crashing the glass offensively for the Owls.
That was on the follow. Liberty in their white, FAU in the red. Matheni off a touch pass up top from Cleveland, and Matheni drives into the paint, and he's tackled underneath the basket. It'll be a foul called on FAU. Their second, and the foul, we'll get the foul when we come back. It's going to be on Xander Pentland, his first. 14:23 left in the first half, 14-10 Liberty. We'll step aside as you hear this from Van Wagner and the Liberty Flames Sports Network.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com for your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com.
I think for old time's sake, I'm just going to say Vanderpool.
ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
It's the season of giving, and Lynchburg Nissan is giving you more than ever. Get $10,000 off MSRP on select models or 0% financing for up to 60 months. Drive home a brand new car starting under $18,000 and get 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. Plus, you'll receive 1 million miles of coverage at no cost. To hurry, inventory is limited. Visit LynchburgNissan.com or stop by today. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the million mile
house,
warranty.
in the studio.
Back inside Liberty Arena after our first media timeout. 14-10 Liberty. A hot start to the ball game, really for both teams. Liberty 4 of 6, all from downtown, and a couple of free throws. And FAU 4 of 8 from the field. 3 turnovers for Liberty, 1 for FAU. FAU back in 2023, a magical run to the Final Four under Dusty May. Now they're led by John Jacobs. Liberty the ball. Cleveland, right wing Matheni. Now Josiah Parker's got him. Matheni dribbles under the basket, flips it left corner. Jones! Junior Ryan Jones with the 3. His 4th of the year, 17-10 Liberty. 5 made threes for the Flames.
Liberty does such a nice job of spotting up his shooters and being ready to fire.
13:58 to play, first half. Carlisle deep on the right. Liberty leads by 7. Foul line, Parker shoots over an extended Cleveland. Free throw no good. Ryan Jones Jr. rips down the rebound in front of Maxime Lugi. There's a lob pass, Liberty. Cleveland 10 feet out. Dribbles it into the paint, spins left, now right, nothing doing. Passes back out to Cleveland, repost back to Cleveland. Zach spinning, baseline shooting, window, missed it. Lugi on the rebound.
Like that matchup, though, offensively for Zach. I think they're going to keep going back to that as long as that's the defense.
17-10 Liberty. FAU the ball, baseline right. Turnaround jumper, no good. Offensive putback. Lugi. He's averaging 7 points a game. Sophomore from Lyon, France. 17-12 Liberty by 5.
Owls are now up 10-0 points in the paint here.
12:53 left in the first half. Liberty by 5. Porter down the paint, make it 10-2. Porter with the paint bucket there. 19-12.
Dribbling clinic there for CP.
19-12 Liberty by 7. 12:35 left. And a whistle. What? Decker and Ryan Jones Jr. were on the wing double teaming. And they're going to call a foul on Liberty. Ryan Jones Jr. is first.
Give the ref some credit for calling that right in front of Richie McKay on the bench.
Nicole Moretti, redshirt junior from Bologna, Italy, will throw the ball in under the basket. High lob out front taken by Parker. Right wing pass to Vanderpool. Vanderpool quickly to the paint, shoots over Harper, shot no good. Fight for the ball, put back up and in by Vanderpool. He's got 6. Scrappy play inside that time by FAU.
Yeah, Vanderpool slapping himself on the chest. He was rewarded for his efforts.
Liberty's hit 5 of his last 6 shots, leading 19-14. Colin Porter dribbles it back and forth at the top of the key, runs off a screen, down the paint. Double team there, he falls down, bounces it to Matheni, left wing with 10.
Wow.
Caden's got it now at midcourt. He pulls up from 30. Oh my! 9 points for Matheni. He hit that one from Bedford.
My goodness, sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you.
22-14, Lugi inside. Shoots up, the shot, it's no good. Ball thrown back out high to Vanderpool. He drives in, fouled by Matheni. We go to a media timeout. Kaden Matheni even bringing the FAU radio crew to its knees after that last 3. You could feel the sigh right beside us. 11:37 left in the half. 22-14 Liberty. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner.
Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry provides dental health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Peary and Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road next to EC Glass High School in Lynchburg. You can reach the office by phone at 434-847-5331 and online at pearyfamilydentistry.com.
Heating, cooling, electrical, and plumbing. Your certified Generac backup generator experts. Online at callrogers.com.
.37 left, first half, 22-14 Liberty over FAU. The Flames are 7 of 10 from the field, 6 of 7 from three-point range. Our threes this year brought to you by Haley's Appliance. And we might as well just have that reader on speed dial. Liberty coming into the ball game. 30 made threes in the first 2 games, including 14 on Friday night. Brett Decker Jr., J.J. Harper, Ryan Jones Jr., each with a 3. And Kaden Matheni hasn't missed. He's got 9 points.
And they
3 of 3 from downtown.
Yeah, remarkably, again, the Owls have been content to let the Flames shoot threes. Now, Caden's 3, as you said, was from Bedford, so we'll give that one to him. But they've had open looks.
That was halfway between the left arc and the logo. FAU at the foul line. Devin Vanderpool, 6'4", redshirt sophomore from Laurel, Maryland. He's in his 3rd year with FAU. He's part of that Final 4 run as a youngster. He hits both free throws. 22-16 and Liberty by 6. Liberty has led the entire way. FAU didn't trail at all last night and their 94-77 win over Charleston. Liberty the ball in their white to our right. Colin Porter passes up top to Decker. They've kind of really shielded off Brett. He hasn't touched the ball much. Brett crossing over Carlisle to the paint. Finger roll, left it short. Rebound taken FAU.
He was so close to that, it was tough to convert it.
Elahim in the paint, tied up, throws it up top for Moretti, number 25 in red. Moretti, quick pass right corner to Elahim. Skip pass left wing to Carlisle, number 18 in red. At the top of the key, double team meets him. Backdoor throw inside to Parker. Charging call as Xander Carter, true freshman from Greenup, Kentucky, perfect position on the block, and Parker lowered the shoulder, and he's got the charging call on it.
I think defensively here, watching these Owls early on, they're really trying to get to the bucket. They're trying to monopolize the points in the paint, so Flames, if they can get them to settle for jumpers, this could be a quick game.
Met Stephen Carter, Xander's dad, earlier today at shoot-around. Says he's a big radio listener on the Liberty Flames mobile app. And we said continue to click on us. 22-16 Liberty, 10:40 to play in the half. Matheni right wing. Bounce pass into Cleveland. Quick pass left baseline to Harper. Harper in trouble, goes backdoor. Carter, layup is good for the freshman. Good look off the ball and a whistle. And Bart Lennox saying something to the FAU bench right now. Maybe a sideline warning. We talked to Kaden Matheni about moving without the ball and how vital it is in this offense. And Xander Carter picking up some tidbits from the graduate student on the movement there, and always stay active. These guys will find you.
Ball goes into the low post for the Flames. They've always got their eyes up.
10:20 to play in the half. Liberty by 8. Moretti, right corner to Parker. Driving in against Carter. Euro step, shoots off the side of the window. It's no good, but FAU secures the loose ball. Up top, Moretti. Driving with Porter. Hanging, shooting right of the key. No good. Got his own miss. Kick out up top. Williams 3. Got it. He's got 7. And it's 24-19, Liberty by 5.
Good looking shot for the 6'10" big man there, the top of the key.
Devin Williams averaging a double-figure scoring per game, 11 per game. He's got 7. 24-19 Liberty. Cleveland top of the key. Backdoor Harper. Layup good for JJ. 5 for Jalen Jamar Harper. 26-19 Liberty.
Nice play by JJ too. Knew he had the big 6'10" guy on his back, and he went right to use the rim.
9:27 left in the first half. Liberty by 7. Moretti works the point, top of the key. Left wing Elahim. Elahim foul line. Double team meets him. High lob outside right. Carlisle for 3. Back rim no good. Fight for the ball inside, and Liberty wins the vendetta. It's Xander Carter. Gets the ball into Matheni. Quickly, Kaden front court. Liberty leads at 26-19. Cleveland now up top. Backdoor. Who's got it? Harper does, and he scores on the right block. Timeout FAU. John Jacobs has seen enough. 8:57 left in the half, and Liberty operating a clinic right now. 71% from the field, and they lead it 28-19. This will be a quick 30-second timeout. We have the under 8 timeout coming up.
And then why that last possession, great recognition by Harper. He had a little bit of a mismatch and had his defender on his back. Easy layup, but great look by Zach Cleveland.
Harper's got 7. During that call, we said, who's got it? Bart Lennox, one of the officials, was right in our viewpoint, but then JJ, like a blur, went outside of the eclipse that we had there from the official and ascended high off the block to put it in. I talked to Coach McKay about J.J. Harper, and I said, is he starting to become what you envisioned him coming from West Liberty? He said, absolutely.
Yeah.
Kids love him. And he's got his master's degree, working on a second graduate degree right now in his final year of college basketball. Right wing 3, no good. Over the back foul on Williams. That'll be his first. Bart Lennox says,
And right on cue, who draws the foul but Harper. Great box out.
That is the 4th foul on FAU, who last year finished 18-16, 10-8 in the American. Went to the postseason NIT. Liberty by 9. Here's Matheni left wing. Williams guards him arm length. Matheni bounces to Cleveland outside the arc by the FAU bench. Held down dribble to the top of the key, guarded by Williams. 8 to shoot. Cleveland to Matheni, left wing 3. Got it! Matheni's got 12. And this crowd is unhinged right now. 31-19 Liberty.
He earns a high five from Richie McKay running back down the floor.
8:03 left. FAU's not careful. They're going to be run out of the building. There's a timeout on the floor. Ball was knocked out by Liberty right by the FAU bench.
Ooh.
And now they might take a look at it during the media timeout. 31-19 Liberty. Flames are shooting 73% for the field, 7 of 8 from 3-point range. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Liberty Flames thank Segra for their support. Segra collaborates with companies to offer business-only, carrier-grade connectivity, cybersecurity, voice and cloud solutions tailored to meet their diverse needs. Segra offers these solutions across a fiber network that spans 28 states in the U.S. and is headquartered in Charlotte, North Carolina. They can be reached at
Segra.com. I can feel the body language by
Go Segra.
next to me. I literally can feel his body language
from Van Wagner.
Are you kidding me? They won't all be like this, but no, they're fun when they are.
When you look at a star, you're looking back in time. But I see the future.
They are
I see exploration,
clicking,
courage. I see my country finding new horizons out there.
9-7.
And I see giant
seriously,
making
you
a comeback.
take their drives away and force them for jumpers.
The future is where I'll make history.
They got 11 seconds.
This message is brought to you by
because they're breaking all the first shots.
Space Force. The information is available at spaceforce.mil.
31-19 Liberty leading FAU at the 8-minute mark. Liberty shooting 73%. That is not a misprint. 11 of 15 for the field, 7 of 8 from three-point range, while FAU 7 of 19, just 37%. But they're cleaning up on the glass, out-rebounding Liberty 9-7. 6 offensive rebounds for FAU, outscoring Liberty 11-0 on second chance points. But you made a point the other night. They're in that three-point clinic in the second half. You trade 2 for 3s, the game gets out of hand. And still a long way to go in this one. But the clip that Liberty's shooting at right now from downtown in their first 3 games, I've been here 16 years, and I'll go on record, it hasn't been this proficient from three-point range this early in the season like it is this year.
Well, there's such a nice job being done here by the Flames offense in these first 3 games. And not only the ball movement, moving the ball around, just finding the open man, but having patience. And they just make the other team work so hard on defense, AY. And when that's the case, and they're so spread out with their offensive sets, it just is a double workload on the defenders.
On the floor for Liberty, Harper, Cleveland, Porter, Matheni, and Xander Carter, the freshman from Greenup, Kentucky. He's out there with his high school teammate, Colin Porter. Colin brings it front court, bounces to Cleveland, backdoor Harper. Had it knocked away by Vanderpool for FAU. Number 22 in red knocked it right underneath the basket near the Liberty cheerleaders, who have their white and red uniforms on tonight with a little dash of light blue in the Liberty cursive script. Liberty inbounds it to Carter, and he had it knocked away again by Vanderpool, who's got really quick hands underneath.
Looks like FAU was thinking about trying to maybe challenge, but their iPad wasn't up yet.
18 seconds. Tough luck on them. On the inbounds, Harper going inline under the basket, threw it to Cleveland. He lost it through the hands of Matheni. Matheni's now got it in the corner. Three is short. Rebound FAU. Liberty even got a shot off on that one after almost turning it over. At the rim, tough layup attempt by Elohim, no good because of Harper's defense. Here comes Liberty. Cleveland, left corner, Matheni. Catch and shoot from the corner. Got it. 15 for Matheni, his fifth three. 34-19 Liberty.
Who looked down and checked his feet, by the way, to make sure it was truly a three.
7:09 to play. Liberty putting on a clinic here tonight. Johan Sissoko in the game, freshman from Paris. For FAU, and an entry pass stolen by Liberty. Cleveland past the midcourt line, top of the key. Looking for Porter left wing. Colin by the FAU bench with the white headband on, crossover. He'll pull it. Spins out, no good. Rebound by the Owls. 34-19 Liberty. Vanderpool, left wing, Sissoko three. Back rim, no good. Rebound taken, Cleveland for Liberty. Zach Cleveland averaging a double-double on the year. That's his third rebound. Here come the Flames, leading by 15. Colin Porter on the crossover, down the paint, jump pass up top, Matheni. Kaden in the paint, driving, no look to Harper, below the foul line. Harper up top, Carter, 10 to shoot. Xander driving in, bounce pass left, baseline to Cleveland. Zach holds it high, left arc on the block. Moses his way in, had it knocked away on the shot attempt. Here comes FAU on the turnover, number 4 for Liberty. Here's a reverse layup attempt, no good inside by, let's see, Sissoko, and a foul called on Liberty. Xander Carter is first.
These guards for the Owls are so quick off that perimeter dribble, really trying to get to the hole.
At the line, Johan Sissoko, 6'5" freshman from Paris. John Jacobs said if he was an American kid, he'd be a 4 or 5 star.
Wow.
He's their backup point guard. Free throw good. That's really the only action he's had in the game.
Yeah.
He had 4 points last night, the win over Charleston. 34-20. 34-21 as Sissoko makes both free throws.
Sissoko averaging 9.5. He would be the 5th player for the Owls to be in double figures on average.
Liberty the ball, leading by 13. Kaden Matheni down the paint to the rim. Right block layup, good. They can't stop him. Matheni was 17 in the first half. Liberty back up by 15. Here's a drive inside, knocked away, taken by Xander Yates, who's in the ball game. Redshirt senior, Germantown, Tennessee. Here comes Xander Yates. Top of the key to Porter. At midcourt, Colin will put it to the deck, into the paint, on the drive, layup, good as his defender, Vincent Nogebauer, just fell down in his wake.
That was not even fair. Nogebauer trying to guard.
Another timeout by FAU. You only get 4. They've got 2 left in the entire game. 38-21. Sometimes you just got to stop the bleeding.
You've got to. And I mean, Nogebauer again is 7'1" out there on the perimeter trying to not get crossed up by Matheni.
It has been a long time since I've seen a team take 2 timeouts in the first half.
Yeah.
38-21. Liberty has hit 7 of its last 9 shots. They're 14 of 20 from the field. 8 of 11 from three-point range.
Well, there's a part of this offensively, too, for the Owls. They've got to get into some sort of rhythm here. And, again, when you're not shooting well from the outside, you do tend to try to go to the bucket, draw some contact, something. But none of it's working.
The Owls last night shot 49%, hit 11 threes. They were 17 of 22 at the foul line. Now they're getting to the foul line so far here in this game, but it has been just an absolute clinic by Liberty on both sides of the floor. Carter, Yates, Decker, Matheni, and Cleveland on the floor for Liberty. Here in the against FAU in the field of 68. Elahim in the paint. Euro step, layup. Off the rim, no good. Ball tapped up, taken FAU. Shot clock at 19. Sissoko, right wing to Moretti. Moretti on a double team. Skips it right wing, and a bad pass knocked away by Cleveland. That was a risky pass by Sissoko. And Liberty, they're not a step quicker than FAU. They're about 8 steps quicker than FAU right now.
No question. And Zach Cleveland's 6'7" frame is a little deceptive because his arms are so long. He really gets his hands on a lot of passes.
Ryan Jones Jr. will check in for Xander Yates. 8 to shoot for FAU, and on the hedge out front, Liberty will foul Moretti. It's going to be on Ryan Jones Jr., the Virginia Tech transfer, his second, and the 5th on Liberty. And Ryan just came into the game. He'll have to leave with those 2 fouls as J.J. Harper comes back in. Xander Carter will guard the inbounds. Pass into midcourt to Moretti. He'll dribble to the top. Overhead pass left wing to Carlisle. Trying to drive in against Xander Carter. Jump shot from just below the foul line, no good. Really good defense by Xander Carter there. 38-21 Liberty working on its biggest lead of the game. Brett Decker Jr. down the paint, right block, cut off by Pentland, the 7-footer. Top of the key now to Matheni, who's got 17 in the half. Matheni against Pentland on the dribble and the drive. Around him to the rim, layup, blocked at the rim. Count it, Matheni's got 19. Xander Pentland had no business out there trying to guard Matheni.
No, but AY, what made that so special is they saw the mismatch. They created the switch, him and Zach, and then once again got that one-on-one opportunity.
40-21 Liberty. 4:13 to play in the half. Moretti, right corner to Vanderpool. And a foul called on Xander Carter. Whistles are starting to stack up a little bit, it seems like, the last couple of possessions defensively for Liberty. That foul on Carter, his second, and the 6th on Liberty.
You're also starting to see some body language here from the Owls. There's some frustration and want to keep the physical play at a minimum.
Drew Grimes will check in for Liberty. True freshman, Goldsboro, North Carolina. Had 7 minutes against Charleston on Friday. And bounce pass, Sissoko left corner 3 off the top of the rim, no good. And Brett Decker yanks it out of the air for Liberty. He'll bounce it right sideline in front of us to Cleveland. Zach now to the right wing on the dribble. On the left hand against Pentland. Into the paint, left block, layup on the right hand. He switched it over on the left block. Cleveland's first field goal, he's got 4, and Liberty leads it by 21. And now he shot at the rim, knocked away by Grimes. Here comes Liberty. Back the other way, leading by 21. Decker left corner. Brett crossing over to the rim, hanging, shooting, layup. Good at the left block by Brett Decker. 44-21, a 10-0 Liberty run and a 22 run the last 6 minutes.
Such a strong drive by Brett Decker, going up strong, paralleling his shoulders to the glass.
44-21, right corner 3, Elahim, good. That breaks a scoring drought of 230 for FAU, 44-24.
So the Elahim's 4th three-point attempt of the year. You'll let them get away with that.
Yep. Colin Porter on the dribble, left wing by the FAU bench. Backs out now as he slows the dribble at midcourt with 10 to shoot. He'll drive by Pentland. Bounce pass to Grimes in the corner near side. Now to Harper, driving down, leaves it for Cleveland with the 4. Baseline right with 2. Cleveland turn, shot knocked away, and a shot clock violation on Zach Cleveland as we go to media timeout. 2:35 left in the first half. 44-24 Liberty. This is Flames basketball from Van Wagner.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at ThompsonBrooksInsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
2:35 left in the first half. Liberty 44, FAU 24. Liberty still shooting 71% from the field, 8 of 12 from three-point range. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. And the field of 68. Who's watching our Matt Warner, who does a great job on our TV broadcast. He's doing the video stream with Jeff Goodman and Rob Doster tonight, and it's very entertaining. If you guys are done listening when we're done tonight, I encourage you to go back and watch the archive on the Field of 68 YouTube page. Jeff and that group do a great job to bring attention to college basketball. And Liberty making some noise here tonight, leading 44-24. Job is not done yet. Moretti, left wing pass knocked out of bounds by Xander Yates, who is standing tall out there at 6'8", third year in the program. Ball will be inbounded in the near left corner by Carlisle. Left wing, it goes to Moretti. He'll circle the dribble to the right wing. Toss up top to Vanderpool. He'll drive the paint. He'll stop. Bodied up against Harper and floats it up and in from 8 feet. Devin Vanderpool's got 10. And it's 44-26.
Nice
a modest 5-0 run for the Owls.
Nice use of that pivot foot there by Vanderpool to make Harper get up a little bit.
2 minutes left in the half. Liberty by 18. Biggest lead's been 23. Xander Yates, hand off to Matheni, up top for 3. Halfway down and out, tap out, taking Harper. Gets it to Porter, top of the key. Porter has the big man on him with 16, and Porter will drive around him, jump past to Harper right wing. Up top Yates, left wing to Matheni. Kaden dribbling near midcourt with 8. Or down the paint, layup is good. Nobody cut him off. Matheni's got 21. His career high is 29.
And while you remember our stat about 12-2 in points in the paint, it's now 20-14 in favor of the Flames.
How about that? How about that? Inside move, up and good for Amar Amku out of Thies, Senegal. His first bucket. 46-28, 1:05 left in the first half. Colin Porter, number 0 in white, will dribble with the white headband on into the front court, top of the key. Crossover right hand into the paint, stops, hangs, shoots, window, couldn't get it to go. Ball tapped out by Yates by Liberty. That almost had the English to circle around the 10.
Yeah, CP's making some faces like there's a lot of contact and no whistle for him.
Colin Porter will remain in the game as Zach Cleveland comes in for Xander Yates. Decker and Harper and Matheni out there, the original starting 5. A whistle, offensive foul as Colin Porter got hit to the deck. That's the 5th on FAU. And the 2nd on Devin Williams.
The thing that's hard for these big men, AY, and these high pick and rolls is to get their feet set on these screens, and Williams was a victim of that one.
43 seconds left. Ball inbounded in the first half. Here's Colin Porter attacking the paint, left block. Finds Decker now in the corner. He'll drive the inline against Moretti. Hangs, shoots, missed it short, right between the rim and the glass, and here comes FAU. The other way. Oh, what a block by Cleveland, but a follow-up and in by Luigi. He's got 4. Zach Cleveland rappelling down to get that block. 46-30. Final possession. Liberty leading at least by 16 going into halftime. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 8. Cleveland top of the key with 6 and a whistle and a foul off the ball. On Vanderpool. Vanderpool. It'll be his first. And Liberty will have it out of bounds. That's the 6th on FAU.
Vanderpool's trying to argue his case there that he and Kaden got tied up, but he bear hugged him.
Collin to inbound it with 6 seconds. Lob, right wing to Cleveland with 4. Drives into the paint. Layup good at the horn. Zach Cleveland, how do you do? 48-30. Man, how many times have we seen the Owls just left in the wake of this flame tsunami here in the first half? Liberty leading 48-30 at the break, shooting 66% from the field, 8 of 13 from three-point range. And Devin Vanderpool, one of the FAU players, still chatting with Bart Lennox as both teams have gone into their respective locker rooms. And we go into our Lynchburg LFSN studio. When we come back, the Segra halftime show coming up. All Liberty right now with 20 minutes in the books. 48-30 Liberty. Jason Prill anchors our coverage coming up next on the Liberty Flames Sports Network for Van Wagner.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born, they're handmade, only in Beau's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
It's halftime on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. And time now for the Segra Halftime Report. Coming up, a complete recap of the first half. Plus, we'll scan the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. But first, it's time for a check of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard.
Now a shot at the rim, knocked away by Grimes. Here comes Liberty. Back the other way, leading by 21. Decker left corner. Brett crossing over to the rim, hanging, shooting, layup. Good at the left block by Brett Decker. 44-21, a 10-0 Liberty run and a 22 run the last 6 minutes.
48-30 the score at the half as Liberty all over FAU 20 minutes in. Jason Prill anchoring your halftime coverage as part of the Field of 68 tip-off from Liberty Arena. The Flames off to a hot start. Kaden Matheni with 21 points in 20 minutes, his career high 29. So he is making a push for that against a very talented FAU squad. Time now to take a look at the out-of-town scores brought to you by Frank Good Builders. We'll start first actually with Liberty. We'll talk about Liberty men's. You know what? Let's start with field hockey because you know what? They are champions. That's right. They are Big East Conference champs yet again. A 2-1 overtime victory over UConn as the Lady Flames head back guaranteed to the NCAA tournament. Luke Combry with the overtime goal gave them the winner. It was a corner shot to the left post as Liberty picks up the win at home in the conference championship as they win both the regular season title and the tournament title as well, securing their spot in the NCAA tournament. Also, let's flip over to men's soccer as they were taking on Eastern Illinois in the first round of the Ohio Valley Conference tournament. A 1-0 victory. Sam Farner, his goal in the 18th minute gave Liberty the 1-0 lead, and that would hold the rest of the way. They will play on Wednesday against number 2 seed Houston Christian. Turning our attention to Conference USA men's basketball. Only one other game happening today. That was Louisiana Tech. They took down Lyon in easy fashion, 93-35 down in Ruston. The Bulldogs now 1-1 to open up the season. Not much happening in the world of top 25 action in college basketball, but some games across the country that have piqued our interest. Loyola Chicago, a 1-point game 10 minutes into the second half over North Texas. 44-43, a 24-9 run to open up that second half. Portland trailing UC Davis we're about to hit the under 4 timeout in the second half. UC Davis on the road leading it 59-57. Also live right now, Howard leads Grambling 33-32 as that is a check of the top 25 scores. Quick update on the NFL as well. 3 games live right now. The Seahawks lead the Cardinals 38-15 with 12:40 left to go in the fourth. 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Rams leading the 49ers 35-20. And for you Commanders fans, it has not gotten any better from DC. Just getting underway in the fourth quarter. Detroit with a 41-16 lead as the Jaden Daniel-less Commanders struggling to keep any momentum going. Jameer Gibbs for Detroit, 15 carries, 143 yards, and 2 scores. That's all the time we have for the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard for the half. When we come back, we'll send it back out to Liberty Arena, where Alan York will be standing by with a check of the Larry's Tire and Auto Repair first half statistics. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more after this on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brauburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Foster has been fostering warm moments for 100 years. Headquartered in Brookneal, Virginia, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services since 1921. Stop by one of our 6 showroom locations across Central Virginia to view our wide range of products. From propane to fireplaces and grills to tank installs and tapeless water heaters, Foster has it all. Download our app or visit fosterfuels.com for more info.
The Segra halftime show continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the first half statistics, presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Now, once again, back to the arena.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back inside Liberty Arena tonight. At halftime, Liberty leads FAU 48-30. Flames have led from wire to wire in this game with a lead as big as 23. And just dominating fashion. Liberty is shooting 66%, 19 for 29 from the field. 8 of 13, 62% from 3 and 2 of 2 at the foul line. FAU 37%, 11 of 30. And just 2 of 7 from three-point range, 29%, 6 of 6 at the foul line. Owls out-rebounded Liberty 15-13, and they have 8 offensive rebounds, which has led to a 13-2 advantage on second chance points. Individually tonight, Liberty led by Kaden Matheni. He's got 21. 8 of 10 from the field, 5 made threes, and a pregame interview with us to boot. Elsewhere, 7 points for J.J. Harper, 6 for Zach Cleveland, 4 for Colin Porter, 5 for Brett Decker Jr., 3 for Ryan Jones Jr., and 2 for Xander Carter. Xander Yates played 3 minutes, had a steal, and Drew Grimes played 90 seconds and had a plus-minus of +1. Nobody has negatives on the plus-minus, and that's a stat line that basically shows you how productive you are on the floor. While Liberty has played 9 players, they all have positives. FAU, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've played 11 players, and 10 of their 11 have minus numbers. 10 points for Devin Vanderpool. He's their leading scorer. We'll bring Jason Porter back in the fold, and JP, before we take our final break, second half adjustments, if any, Liberty needs to make, leading by 18. And you just want to continue to put that pressure on the Owls.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think a lot of things obviously are working for the Flames right now, but such a great offensive scout here for Liberty. They're spreading the floor really well, getting up and down the floor, and it's working really, really well. I think on the defensive side, again, just trying to make the Owls shoot some jumpers until they take you out of it and prove you otherwise.
And again, another shout out to the Liberty field hockey team, winning the Big East championship today on campus in overtime, 2-1. Lou Combrink, the game-winning goal to send Liberty into the postseason. They'll find out their postseason destination tomorrow on the NCAA Field Hockey Selection Show at 10 o'clock on NCAA.com. We'll take a break. Second half coming up. Liberty 48, FAU 30. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders.
He was supposed to be unsupervised up in Section 2.
Offer savings plans
and Brandon
that pay
rolled by
more
and said, hey, I got to take it. I'm like, oh my gosh.
And that hasn't changed.
Luckiest day ever.
What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
My family
Flames fans, Gentry Lock is
like
fired up to join in the excitement this season. Gentry Lock Attorneys knows it's all about preparation, precise teamwork, and a competitive spirit for the hard-fought wins.
You don't think about,
We've got that down. With our fierce drive to succeed, uncommon thinking, and extensive resources, Gentry Lock helps businesses thrive. We are downtown at 801 Main Street, and we serve the Commonwealth and beyond.
It's experiences like that I experienced.
All the ways Gentry Lock can help clients succeed is waiting for you at
But my parents were always good about.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton, and people often ask me,
kind of like
what
Richie
is the Good Feet
have
store?
gratitude for this.
I respond,
enjoy
we are
it,
an art support store.
Have
When you come in, our staff is going to welcome you and listen to your needs. We want to learn about you, your lifestyle,
It's a lot
your
cheaper
work,
with them
and the
for one
types
game
of
than it
shoes
was
you
over there in
enjoy
Section
wearing.
3.
Then after measuring your feet, we are going to fit you from a selection of over 300 styles and sizes of art supports. Come into the Good Feet store for your free fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Second half action underway here. Liberty FAU in the field of 68. We'll call it the quasi-championship, and a foul 9 seconds into the half. Brett Decker Jr., his first, and the first on Liberty. That was a pass inside the paint on the block. And we'll see how aggressive FAU is here as they trail by 18 early here in the second half. Elohim, a right wing pass for Pentland. Driving in against Cleveland, bounces left corner for Carlisle. Carlisle had it lost on the way up. Good defensive stand there on the steal by Zach Cleveland.
You know, I think too, AY, in that FAU locker room at halftime, there was some challenging going on because this is a pride moment now for the Owls.
Liberty the ball, shooting to our left. That's the south goal here at Liberty Arena, just off of University Boulevard. Left wing, Colin Porter, 9 to shoot. Colin on the deck on the dribble. Top of the key to Cleveland with 4. Zach at the foul line with 2. Spins, fadeaway jumper, short, off the glass. And both teams empty on their first possessions in the second half. 48-30, Liberty by 18. Biggest lead for Liberty has been 23. On the drive, Vanderpool stops on the block. Passes left wing to Carlisle with his orange shoes on. Right wing, Vanderpool 3. Got it right over Matheni. Devin Vanderpool, he's got 13 to lead the way for FAU. Just his second 3 of the year. 48-33. Liberty by 15, 18-25 left. Colin Porter on the right wing. Yells out the offensive play while he dribbles with the left hand. Colin to the rim. Jump pass left elbow to Cleveland. Top of the key to Matheni. 5 to shoot. Matheni splits a double team to the rim. Layup good by Kaden Matheni. He split the double and got to the rack. He's got 23. Liberty by 17.
Phenomenal job by 3 coming out of that
drive the other way and a tie-up. They're going to whistle a foul on Liberty's J.J. Harper. That's his first. And number 2 on Liberty. 2 on Carter, 2 on Harper, 2 on Ryan Jones. And it seems like the modus operandi for FAU is to get to the rim. Isaiah Elohim at the free throw line for the right-hander. Free throw good. He's got 6. Transfer from USC. Originally committed to Eric Musselman at Arkansas. And followed him to Los Angeles. Free throw. Elohim. Free throw short. Tapped off the window. Harper falls down. Ball ends up in the hands of Brett Decker. He zips it front court to Cleveland. 50-34, Liberty. Cleveland top of the point. Left wing to Decker, up top, Matheni. Kaden, jab step with the right foot, dribbles left-handed. Top of the key, fade away. Back rim and off. Rebound FAU. They're in the red tonight with Owls in white. Liberty in the home white with the Liberty cursive in navy on the front of the chest. Right wing, Elohim against Decker to the rim. Floats up, shot no good. Rebound Cleveland. Up ahead, Decker to the rim. Dunk it! Oh, baby. Brett Decker with 7. 52-34.
Phenomenal fast break pass, too, by Zach Cleveland.
Running the floor and a whistle. Offensive foul on FAU. It's going to be on Kanan Carlisle, his second. Carlisle's averaging 17. He hasn't scored. He's only taken 3 shots. He is 0 of 3 from the field. 52-34. That's the first foul on FAU.
You got a player like Carlisle, you expect him to wake up.
Backdoor, Harper left alone for the two-handed flush. He's got 9. 54-34.
Every bit as impressive as the 2 dunks he had Friday night.
Punctuation. Vanderpool, the drive, the kick out, up top, Carlisle 3. Spins out, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by FAU. In the paint, Vanderpool, tough layup. As Pentland, hung on the rim. That's going to count. It was already halfway down, says Bart Lennox.
You know, sometimes those big guys will tell you why. They just put their hands up, and then all of a sudden it's in the net and in the rim.
15 for Vanderpool. 54-36. Decker, right wing, air ball, whistle, foul underneath. I believe. Yep. It's going to be on Xander Pentland, his second.
17 for the Owls.
The second on FAU.
He had Brett Decker's arm kind of pinned underneath him there. The referee saw it.
They gave that basket to Pentland. I don't think they should have. I'm going to give it to Vanderpool, but I'll let the FAU folks iron that out when we're done. Liberty to inbound it. A bad pass inbound, stolen by Vanderpool for FAU. And the Flames cannot recover. They try to, and Zach Cleveland will foul Vanderpool from behind, who hits the layup.
Yeah, Zach was obviously trying to let him.
Number 25.
Trying to make him earn that bucket, but usually you want to knock the ball out of bounds and not allow him to get the shot off, but good power and strength by Vanderpool to convert.
I'm giving Vanderpool 17. Here's the and one coming up. That first foul on Cleveland, number 3 on Liberty. Right-handed shooter, Nike ball is through the hoop and good. 18 for Vanderpool. He is leading FAU. Flames have 23 for Kaden Matheni. 3-point play makes it a 15-point Liberty lead. Cleveland, left wing, Xander Carter 3. Got it! Xander Carter's first career 3. Liberty by 18.
Beautiful looking stroke by Xander.
57-39, left wing 3, Vanderpool. Back rim, no good. Carter the rebound for Liberty. Gets it in the hands of Brent Decker, number 4 in white, will dribble front court. Knee-high dribble, top of the key. Right wing to Cleveland. Cleveland back to Decker. Up top between the logo and the top of the key. 3 is no good. Rebound by the Owls. Vanderpool in the paint. Right wing Carlisle steps into it. 3 no good. Cleveland the rebound for Liberty. That's the 6th rebound for Zach. He is nearing a triple-double once again.
Carlisle, their leading scorer, AY, is still scoreless.
Yep. Here's a kicked ball, right wing, ends up in the hands of Colin Porter. He'll drive the paint, and he's fouled by the Owls. As we go to a media timeout here in Lynchburg. 14:58 to play. Liberty 57, FAU 39. This is Liberty basketball for Van Wagner.
Score big at Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg. With major brands of appliances that will make your house feel like a home and outdoor equipment to have your yard looking its best. Haley's puts customer service first. They deliver and service all of the products they sell and will take care of the process from start to finish. Log on to Haley's.com today for product availability. Haley's Appliance and Haley's Outdoor in Lynchburg is a proud sponsor for Liberty Flames Athletics.
Move those coffee chains, Flames fans, and go local. Central Virginia's own Ironclad Coffee Roasters and Baking Company is the premier coffee partner of Liberty Athletics. Pay them a visit at one of their cafes in the Richmond area or at the Richmond International Airport. They'll also ship their specialty grade coffee straight to your door. Visit ironcladcoffee.com. That's www.ironcladcoffee.com to check out the coffee Flames fans are talking about.
.58 left in the ball game, 57-39, Liberty by 18. The encore promotion, remember the show Double Dare?
Yeah.
Our ages aren't that far apart, Jason, back in the mid to late 80s.
Yep.
With, I'm trying to think of the host.
I can see him. I can't think of his name either.
His name's Mark.
Mark Summers.
Mark Summers, okay. The encore promotion, one fan had a helmet on and had basically a trash basket that looked like a basketball net, and somebody would stand 15 feet away and just toss these racquetball-sized balls, and my man was just
filling it up.
No look.
Yeah.
57-39, Liberty by 18. Biggest lead's been 23 for the Flames, who continue to shoot above 60% for the ball game. Three-point shooting has tailed off a bit after hitting 8 in the first half. Liberty 1 of 4 from 3 in the second half. And Liberty going to the free throw line for just the third time. Colin Porter at the line. Senior from Ashland, Kentucky. He's 4 of 4, make it 5 of 5 on the year.
You know, you wonder defensively here if the Owls are going to start to try to foul the Flames as they go for some of these layups, but they got to catch them first.
Yeah. Next free throw for Colin. Rips it. He's got 6. 59-39 Liberty. The Owls shooting 3 of 8 in the second half. Not much better than their percentage overall, 37%. Moretti. Top of the key pass to Carlisle. Guarded by Porter. Step back jumper, elbow, no good. At the foul line. Rebound taken Liberty. Zach Cleveland with his 7th rebound. He's also got 6 points and 7 assists. Matheni picks the ball up left wing. Bounces left block for Cleveland. Overhead pass right wing Ryan Jones in the corner for Decker. Brett goes to the rim. Shot knocked away off the glass. Taking FAU. Long reach there by Maxime Luigi. Owls the ball down by 20. Left elbow. Vanderpool, one-arm pass, top of the key to Moretti. Back to Vanderpool, right wing. He'll drive Cleveland into the paint. Shoots a reverse layup, no good. And a ball is on the end line, out of bounds to Liberty. Liberty in their white. Cleveland, Jones, Matheni, Colin Porter, Brett Decker. Matheni leads the way with 23. J.J. Harper, the next off of double figures. He's got 9. And Brett Decker Jr.'s got 7. Liberty by 20. Colin Porter, top of the key. Right wing, Ryan Jones Jr. Off to the left on the three. It was a good shot. Coach McKay applauds the shot.
Yep.
And here comes FAU to our right. In front of their bench, Carlisle dribbles hard to the paint, shoots from the foul line, and got the roll. He wanted a foul. That's the first bucket for Carlisle. Average is 17. He was 0 of 6 from the field before that.
And offensively, those mid-range jumpers are about the only thing that the Owls were able to convert on tonight.
59-41, Liberty by 18. Here's Matheni. He's got 23. Works the ball against Sissoko. Top of the key, finds Jones in the corner for three. Good looking shot.
Yep.
Ball knocked out of bounds by FAU.
Wide open, great look by Matheni. Jones just kind of hiding right in front of the Flames bench, just not able to hit the shot.
J.J. Harper, Xander Carter will check back in as Jones and Cleveland sit. Xander Yates will come back in. So two Xanders on the floor now for Liberty. One a true freshman and one a redshirt senior. 13:01 to play. 59-41 Liberty. Ball inbounded to Yates. Left wing three. Front rim no good. Liberty just 1 of 7 from three-point range in the second half. As the field goal percentage dips down to 57%. Lucci on the drive. The layup good.
Really like his game, A.Y. Lucci's a big body, big shoulders. Looks like a defensive end.
59-43. Liberty by 16. 12:33 left. Crossover. Harper. Check that. Porter falls down. Keeps his dribble. Bounces to Matheni left wing. Kaden near side will put it to the deck. Under the rim and dribbled it off of his foot. Out of bounds to FAU. That is the 7th turnover on Liberty.
Don't see many ball handling turnovers like that very often for this Liberty backcourt.
Here come the Owls to our right, and a whistle off of the ball. A couple of players collided right near the FAU bench.
Foul is called on the Flames, number 0, Colin.
That's the second on Colin Porter, number 4 on Liberty.
A strange foul, honestly. A little bit of a hip check. Colin just kind of got hung up on that screen, but looked like much ado about nothing.
12:15 to play. Ball inbounded. Fight for the ball on the inbounds. Taking Liberty. Harper kept that alive. Here's Porter. Up top, Matheni. Kaden between the circles. Looks to his left. Holds it right near his shoulder. Now will dribble against Logie. Under the rim. Does a 360 spin. Goes to Harper up top. Back to Matheni. 15 to shoot. Matheni, jab step, right foot. Lets it fly. Short. And no good. Rebound by the Owls. That one pulled down by Max Langenfeld. Now the drive by Carlisle, who ends up on the deck. When did that? I'll follow up that question in a minute. That's the 5th foul on Liberty and the 2nd on J.J. Harper. Liberty leads by 16, 11:45 left. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Owned and operated by a Liberty alum, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair offers complete auto service, including tires, preventive maintenance, and more. Larry's Tire carries all major brands and is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at any of their 4 locations, with 2 in Lynchburg, 1 in Forest, and 1 at Able Tire in Concord. More information on Larry's Tire is available at larrystireservice.com.
Have you downloaded the Liberty Flames mobile app? If not, what are you waiting for? The Liberty Flames mobile app is your lifeline to Flames athletics. Get the latest news on your favorite teams, find upcoming schedules, buy and download tickets to the next game, listen to podcasts, and hear our online Liberty Flames Sports Network audio broadcasts.
Pass caught into the end zone. Line them up. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's all on the Liberty Flames mobile app. Download it for free from your mobile app store today.
59-43, Liberty by 16 here in the field of 68. Made for YouTube round robin. Liberty winning on Friday 90-75 over Charleston. And up by 16 right now over FAU. With Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Jason Prill back inside the studio today. The Liberty cheerleaders at midcourt right now going over some stunts. Check of the Larry's Tire stat recap. Liberty shooting 55%. 23 of 42, just 31% in the second half. So they have cooled off a little bit. 9 made threes tonight, 9 of 21.
Some of those threes in the first half kind of bailed them out toward the end of the shot clock, and some of those are not falling here so far in the second half.
Liberty 8 of 13 in the first half from three-point range. FAU at the foul line, Kaden Carlisle. Junior from Atlanta, started his career at Stanford, then transferred to Indiana. He's in his first season with FAU. And he's got 2 free throws coming up as he shoots against the backdrop of the Liberty pep band. Free throw rolls in.
Carlisle is the leading scorer here for the Owls. Is not a guy you want to get hot.
He's got 3. 59-44. Second free throw is good. 59-45. 11:45 left. Liberty is 0-1 for its last 8 from the field and 0 for its last 6. They haven't scored in 3 minutes, while the Owls are on a 6-0 run the last 145. Xander Carter, right elbow, feed inside to Harper. And a tough foul called, even for the other team, on Johan Sissoko. That's his second. And that's the 4th on FAU.
Tough entry angle pass, too, for Zach Cleveland to get that down to Harper from the top of the key.
Decker, Cleveland, Carter, Harper, and Matheni. Ball inbounded right of the key for Harper. Backs his way up on the dribble, right block. Bounces to Cleveland, who dribbles to the foul line. Now to Matheni in the paint. Pauses it at the foul line. Tosses to Cleveland. He'll dribble under the basket with 7. Trying to reverse it up and collided with an FAU player, Moretti, who is down holding his head in front of the Liberty bench. Zach Cleveland hops up. And no problems with Zach. And Moretti still wincing a bit as he is helped up by their trainer, Joel Roberts.
They might have hit heads, maybe.
Yeah, Moretti certainly took the brunt of that.
Yep.
So he will exit. And Max Langenfeld, redshirt freshman from Ulm, Germany, who had 5 points against Liberty in the overtime win for FAU last year, 77-74. That was down in Charleston, as FAU hosted this round robin 2 years ago in Boca. Liberty defending to our right. Langenfeld pulls up over Matheni. 3 short. Rebound taken by Zach Cleveland for Liberty. His 8th rebound. Zach on the drive to Decker. Right corner 3. Got it. Brett Decker Jr. in double figures with 10. 62-45. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good for what ails you. Finally, Flames needed a bucket. They're bad.
10:31 left. Liberty by 17. Left corner, Sissoko against Matheni. Kaden hangs in front of him. Now to Vanderpool, who drives the paint. Tough bucket in traffic. He's got 20. And 62-47.
Nice muscle strong to the hole there for Vanderpool. He's got that big body.
Liberty made it tough on him, but he made the shot. Cleveland walks the dribble front court, top of the key, number 25 in white. Crossover, now will drive it into the baseline, no shot. Dribbles back out to the wing, picks it up, zips it left corner, Decker 3, got it! from one corner to the next. Decker's got 13.
Good grief. Zach smiling because he just sort of shoestringed that pass across and Decker hit it.
65-47. Liberty. Left wing Sissoko. He walked with it, no call. Now to a cutting Carlisle. Layup is good. 65-49. Liberty. Flames have led the entire way. Biggest lead has been 23. Here come the Flames. Cleveland. No look inside for Harper, left block. Zach fell down, he got up. Now feedback out to Decker. Up top now to the top of the key to Porter. Collin with 10 to shoot. Collin, right wing Decker, pulls it from 23. Got it! Decker with 16. 3 straight threes for the sophomore from Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
You know, the best thing you can do when you got a hot hand is let your teammates know about it, and Decker's just on fire.
68-49 Liberty. Pull up left elbow. Jumper good for Vanderpool. He's got 22. 68-51. 8:38 left to play. Liberty, after hitting one of their last 8 shots a couple of minutes ago, they're now hit 3 of 3, all threes. Here's Porter up top. Can we be 4 for 4? Nope. Rebound, though, by Matheni for Liberty in the corner. Kaden dribbles up the sideline to the top of the key. To Decker, right corner 3. Got it! Oh, man! Decker with 19. And Liberty's up again by 20.
That guy, Coach Kyle, rode off the bench.
And a bump. And Zach Cleveland, he's feeling it right now, even though the foul's called on him. He goes to midcourt, clapping his hands and says, that's fine. I'll take the discretion, but if I can get the crowd pumped up, I'll do it.
That's it.
That's the second on Zach. 71-51. Zach will leave. Xander Carter checks back in. Brett Decker exploding from three-point range here the last minute. Left wing 3 up and no good. Rebound taken Matheni. Got to find Brett here. Here comes Kaden front court. And a steal by the Owls, Vanderpool. Leaves it for a trailer Carlisle. He's bumped by Colin Porter, who thought he went up vertically, and they're going to get Collin with the foul, his third, the 7th on Liberty. Zach Cleveland still clapping and laughing.
And CP just walks toward the bench smiling. He knows he was innocent.
Liberty by 20, 7:43 left. We'll take a timeout here from Lynchburg. This is Liberty basketball for Van Wagner.
True Flame fans know where to shop to show their pride. Shop LibertyFlames.com. We're your one-stop shop for official Liberty Flames merchandise. Plus, all orders ship free. Go red, white, and blue and visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today. That's ShopLibertyFlames.com.
Serious?
ShopLibertyFlames.com is a proud sponsor of Liberty Athletics. For all your Liberty Flames apparel needs, visit ShopLibertyFlames.com today.
It's the season of giving, and Lynchburg Nissan is giving you more than ever. Get $10,000 off MSRP on select models or 0% financing for up to 60 months. Drive home a brand new car starting under $18,000 and get 130% of fair KBB value for your trade. Plus, you'll receive 1 million miles of coverage at no cost. But hurry, inventory is limited. Visit LynchburgNissan.com or stop by today. Lynchburg Nissan, home of the million-mile warranty.
Let's go! Thinking needed somebody else to step up here in the second half.
Yep. 7:43 left here from Lynchburg. 71-51 Liberty by 20. Alongside Jason Porter, I'm Alan York. Liberty basketball won't play again until next Monday, the 17th, against Carolina University at 7. We still have a busy week on the network with women's basketball Wednesday at James Madison. Jamie Hall will have that for you on the network. And we'll head down to Miami on Friday for a 5 o'clock kickoff with FIU. Tough one yesterday for Liberty football, losing to Missouri State 21-17. Louisiana Tech is equally a upsetting loss to Delaware, who scored, what was it, twice within a minute at an onside kick and a 51-yard field goal with like 10 seconds left to win it for Delaware. Those old pesky onside kicks. Kane and Carlisle free throw good.
Never know how the ball bounces.
No. You can ask the Flames, Ethan Vasco on that one.
That's right.
That was a zany fumble and good hustle by Caleb Bryan. All the Liberty fans know what play I'm talking about. Ended up being a touchback as Missouri State fumbled it into its own Liberty end zone. Anyway, Liberty with the ball here, 71-53.
Full court pressure here by the Owls.
They're picking it up. No problems for Liberty. 7:30 left. Liberty by 18. J.J. Harper has checked back in. Here's Colin Porter on the dribble, top of the key. Crossover. Right wing, Matheni. Three is on, nope, and no good. Ball fought for, knocked out by FAU. 71-53 Liberty.
Nice work by Xander Carter on the boards there, AY, on the baseline, just fighting for that rebound. Got position on his defender and kept it alive.
It's going to get you a lot of minutes.
You bet.
Talked to Coach McKay about that in the pregame.
We'll look at it.
And now they're going to take a look to see who it is off of. I specifically asked him about J.J. Harper.
Yeah.
And I said, J.J. is quickly becoming a kind of a glue guy. And I said, is that what you envisioned his role being? And he, without question, said absolutely. And he can score. I mean, look at him tonight. 9 points, 4 or 5 from the field, 3 rebounds. But his willingness to do it in a workman-like, grimy, not a dirty player, but he'll roll his sleeves up and get dirty if he needs to.
Well, and I think it was Kaden Matheni when you were asking him about J.J. Harper too, just said it seems like he's been here the whole time. Just fits in so well and just meshed really well with this Flames team.
J.J. Harper told me he recently got a car. It might have been for the first time. And he's enjoyed riding around to some of the different restaurants. And he goes a lot to the Humane Society. And funny enough, he's like, I don't have a dog, I've got a cat. I'm a big cat person.
All right.
And he'll go over to the Humane Society just to look at the cats. And I've really enjoyed my time getting to know him. And he wears number 9. His favorite player is Andre Iguodala. And he can't wait to get down to Orlando where he's from. Liberty's going to go there in a couple of weeks for Thanksgiving to play in an ESPN event. And he's cousins with TJ Drain, Liberty's freshman. And their dads have played together. .7:14 to play. And out of the timeout, they called it. They took a look at the monitor, and Liberty will not keep possession of the ball as it was knocked out by the Flames on that previous possession. So there's the whistle, and one of the officials, Bart Lennox, was checking something with the timing, and we're set to go back here. Owls in their red with Owls in white and cursive. Liberty in their home white, brand new Nike uniforms. Josiah Parker, offensive foul in the bank. He is quickly off of the bench, and that might send him back to the bench.
A little unnecessary. AY Parker was able to beat Zach, but he just hooked him going to the rim.
We might get a leak out here. J.J. Harper gets the ball in the backcourt to Cleveland. Pressure meets him. Zach will bounce back to Harper, right sideline. Lobs it back to Zach, who gets it midcourt to Colin. Now to Harper. J.J. dribbling through the foul circle. Finds Decker in the left corner. Brett's come alive in the second half with 19. Here's Matheni. Right wing to Porter, 10 to shoot. Colin by the Liberty bench. Dribbling around Parker at the top of the key. Down the paint. A reverse layup good on the right block for Colin Porter. He's got 8. 73-53.
I think Parker spun around 3 times trying to figure out which way CP was going.
Here's the Owls the other way. Elahim, soft jumper, rimmed out, no good. Fight for the ball. And a whistle called on Liberty. It's going to be on J.J. Harper, his third. And the 8th foul on Liberty. And free throws coming up for Josiah Parker. Freshman from Hoover Heights, Ohio. He's the preseason freshman of the year in the American. And the highest rated recruit ever at FAU. Isaiah's brother Demond, recently promoted from a player development role to assistant coach at FAU. Free throw for Parker is good. His first point of the game, 73-54. FAU is averaging 90 points a game entering tonight. So was Liberty. Second free throw, front rim and in for Parker. Soft touch. 73-55. Liberty by 18, 6:19 to play. Outlet up. Oh, man. Harper looked like he was running a fly pattern. And on the inbounds, it was a foul called on FAU. That's like a pass interference.
Yeah, that's the dream of what you want there, that four lineup across the extended free throw line.
Fouls on Vanderpool. Inbounds to Harper. Fouled up again. That's going to be the 4th on Vanderpool now.
Vanderpool's the only one for the Owls in double figures here, AY, with 22, and he's got 4 fouls.
Yep. 7th foul on the Owls. J.J. Harper going to the line. J.J. stands for Jalen Jamar. And this is his 4th school. And it feels like home. Started his career out in Oklahoma at Redlands Community College. And then he spent the majority of his college career in West Virginia at Concord University and West Liberty. He bangs in both free throws. 75-55. Harper in double figures with 11. Now a takeaway underneath by the Flames. Harper ends up with it.
Great help by Zach Cleveland to collapse down. Colin was getting backed into the bucket.
Liberty by 20. Biggest lead's been 23. 5:53 left. Colin Porter dribbling out there with Parker on the sideline by Coach McKay. Now dribbles around him to the foul line. Passes up top to Matheni. He'll back it out to midcourt with 10. Kaden on the drive to the rim. Layup good on the block and 1. Kaden Matheni with 25. And Liberty leads by 22.
Elohim absolutely got smoked by Kaden Matheni right there. That crossover step is something.
We had Kaden Matheni on the pregame today, Jason, and I said, what's the most important thing besides getting your feet set and getting a good shot? And he said moving without the ball.
Yep.
And when you have the likes of Zach Cleveland, Colin Porter, you have to learn to be better off the ball. And that's one thing he has really started to improve on in the last calendar year. Free throw by Kaden is good. He's got 26, and no pregame interview jinx for the grad student from Morgantown, West Virginia. Liberty ties its biggest lead of 23. Vanderpool, the drive, layup, good. 24 for Vanderpool.
Well, and to finish that thought, AY, Kaden Matheni, let's be honest too, when you're his height, you've got to get open.
Yeah, you do.
And you do that by moving.
5:17 left. Ball inbounded. Harper down the paint. Look out. Nobody was there to block him off. And he ascended high and flushed it home. 13 for JJ. Now a poke away, almost. Toss out high to Vanderpool. Right wing 3 on the way. Halfway down and out, no good. Colin Porter tapped it up over the 6'10 Loge and into his teammate Harper. Here comes Liberty the other way. Leading by 23 again. Kaden Matheni. Off his screen right wing. 4:38 to play. Matheni backs out to midcourt, setting up a one-on-one. Matheni around Loge. Leaves it up. Porter, three. No good. Rebound FAU. The Owls to our right. Vanderpool. He's got 24. Left corner pass. Three on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Zach Cleveland. That's his 9th. He's got 10 assists, a career high for Zach, nearing a triple-double, the elusive one in his career.
This is tough, too, on FAU on the defensive side. When they miss shots, they can't set up in that full-court press.
Liberty by 23, matching their biggest lead. Matheni, blow-by to the rim, layup good. 28 for Matheni. He's flexing on the timeout to his bench right now. Coach McKay calls timeout. This will go full. 3:57 left. It's all Liberty tonight. A 25-point lead, 82-57. This is Liberty basketball from Van Wagner.
Period Woolwine Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry.
Slow and $1 short.
Health services including dental implants, cosmetic dentistry, extractions, and more. Their office treats patients of all ages and accepts major dental insurances. Period Woolwine Family Dentistry is located at 2229 Mural Road.
Again, people that know hoops are going to see this score and be like,
you can reach the office.
Okay. Take notice.
847-53 and online.
You know, isn't that what the kids say?
Yep.
YK.
Look at these check marks. This is the shooting tonight. Check marks.
Okay.
The X's are misses.
Wow.
And that little funk they had a couple minutes ago. Now look.
Layups. Look at the layups. Well, yeah, three. Where's that at? Shooting tap? Oh, yeah.
3:57 left. Liberty 82, FAU 57. Liberty's hit 8 of its last 11 shots after that 0 for 7 funk they were in early in the second half. And then Brett Decker Jr. hit 3 threes in a row. He added a 4th. And then they extend the defense. Now it's been under the rim. Kaden Matheni's got 26. To lead all scorers, Brett Decker Jr. 19, J.J. Harper 13. And Zach Cleveland tonight, 6 points, 9 rebounds, career high 10 assists. Carlisle lost it, turnover, number 12 for FAU. Here comes Liberty to our left.
It's a frustration on Carlisle's face. Yeah. He just never got anything going tonight.
Colin Porter top of the key. CP number 0 in white. On the dribble. Driving to the rim. No look pass, right corner, Decker. Brett back to Porter, right wing, 10 to shoot. Collin on the wing. Guarded by Elohim to Cleveland. Up top, drives in. He's fouled hard by Loge, and free throws coming up for Zach Cleveland.
Loge has a huge wingspan. Cleveland has a huge wingspan, but he kind of was able to float out there and make that left-handed hook off the glass. Just barely missed it.
So Zach Cleveland at the line. He's got 6 points tonight. Zach 2 of 2 at the foul line. A career 55% free throw shooter. Eyes the mark. Free throw is good. 7 for Zach. This is a fun group to be around. I know it's only just early in the season for us, but it's culture. It's not cliche with this team in this program under Richie McKay. Second free throw, no good. Bounced up and taken by FAU.
You heard Coach McKay talk about playing with gratitude and Thanksgiving.
Yep. Here's Vanderpool, falls down. J.J. Harper on him. Gets the ball to Moretti at midcourt with 18. Moretti driving, picked up by Carter, and a foul on Xander Carter, who was doing all he could to move his feet down there. That's the third on Carter. That's the 9th on Liberty. 1-1 coming up for the Owls.
It's been a nice defensive adjustment here in the second half of the Flames. They've been able to take these drives that the Owls have had, knowing that they're going to spin back toward the lane, and they've collapsed down there for a double team.
There's Moretti, the lefty, out of Bologna, Italy. Free throw hits the front rim and rolls in.
Vanderpool and Zach Cleveland are talking here at the free throw line.
Josh Smith is in for Liberty. 83-58. Smith, redshirt senior from Monrovia, Indiana. Working back from a knee injury a year ago. Got into the game on Friday, played 3 minutes. Next free throw, no good. I said, Josh, how did you feel? He said, I felt great. Just getting back into a game after 617 days of not playing.
A long time.
That was the goal, and just getting back on the floor. He said, I felt really good. Here's Decker, right wing, drives in, floats it. Josh Smith mistimed his jump on the rebound, and here comes the Flames the other way on his steal back. Decker missed the dunk with the right hand. He'll hear about that in the locker room. 83. That's about the only thing that hasn't worked well for Liberty tonight. Amku, number 3 in red. Around Carter, layup good. Xander ended up on the deck. Amku with 4. 83-60.
Talking Josh Smith, important minutes for him to get in right now. Gets a quality opponent.
Here's Cleveland. Got the screen from Harper. Layup good. Zach is now a point and a rebound away from a double-double. He's got 9. Layup attempt the other way by Sissoko is no good. And they call a foul, or just out of bounds? Out of bounds. TJ Drain, and we'll check in for Zach Cleveland. And Zach will finish his night. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. I even checked the blocks for steals. He's got a few, I'm sure. A whistle on the inbounds on Xander Carter again. That's his 4th.
Really like the intensity and the speed that Xander Carter plays with as a true freshman. A lot of times you can come in and the lights are bright, the speed's a little quicker, but man, he has just jumped right in here in game 3 and getting some quality minutes, and how great to be reunited with his high school teammate, CP.
I don't know if you saw it, but those are great video, like 5 or 6 minute video. I'm not sure who came in from Kentucky on last Monday, but they had both Xander and Colin for like a 5-6 minute video. It was a great video recap of their reunion.
Oh, wow.
And I encourage those fans out there to find it. 2 free throws good by Amar Umko. TJ Drain has checked in for Liberty, 6'8" freshman from Windermere, Florida. And Kaden Matheni coming back in, and Coach McKay is going to bring Zach Cleveland back in as well. Coach McKay is not happy with how this final 156 is going. So TJ Drain and Josh Smith will exit, and they'll learn from that.
It's a teaching moment, but it's in the locker room and in the film room after the W.
Yep, no doubt. 85-62. As the Flames a little bit sloppy there on the inbounds. Ball inbounded to Amku. Working his way into the paint against Cleveland. Hook shot no good. Rebound Xander Carter. Yanks down his 3rd rebound. 1:47 left. Liberty by 23. Biggest lead has been 26. Colin Porter knocked down outside the paint. And it'll be a 2-shot foul for Colin Porter.
Hey, why the Owls are just missing some point-blank stuff tonight. I mean, 38% from 2s, and the points in the paint just are not going in for them.
Ryan Jones Jr. and Jerry Shire will come in. J.C. Shire Jr. out of Arlington, Texas. Carter will leave. Matheny will leave. Ryan Jones Jr. checks back in. Ryan 3 points in the first half. Colin Porter free throw. Oh, good. CP hits them both, 87, 86. Porter in double figures with 10. There's a nice move by Langenfeld. Got Jones all twisted up. Layup good.
Really
87-64.
Nice.
Yeah, 121 left. Liberty's going to win it wire to wire tonight. Zach Cleveland and the paint. Right at the rim. Hook shot short. Ball tapped up in the air to the wing. Saved by FAU. And Flames are going to get some subs in here with a minute left. Brady Kester, Tor Sorensen. Xander Carter will check back in. Amco, 3, no good. Foul, though, on Jones Jr., who barely touched him. Not according to Vlad Boyard-Tadal, the official who called that. So Liberty is going to have a week off after these 2 games. And Liberty already coming into tonight, prognostication is to win Conference USA back-to-back. And they're also, some of these mid-major polls, number 1. Yeah. And one of the main mid-major polls, which I'm sure Coach McKay just loves.
Oh, yeah. What does Nick Saban call that? Calls that rat poison? Yeah. But you know what? We were talking off air, why I think when this score goes final, folks that know hoops are going to see it, and it's going to put Liberty on the radar even more so.
Yep. Umko with one more free throw. It's good. 87-67. Or check that, 66, my fault. So Kester, Sorensen, Jones, Grimes will come back in maybe. Shire will inbound it, bounce pass to Carter. He'll work the ball up against Sissoko. And clears the timeline. Carter right wing to Shire. JC, jump pass back to Carter left wing. 18 to shoot. Carter and the paint had it stripped away and a foul on Umko. Just left of the block.
Nice catch by Xander Carter to maintain possession there.
And Xander Carter will go to the free throw line.
Flames 10 of 11 from the stripe tonight,
Yeah, not bad.
Nice percentage.
Xander Carter, Mr. Basketball finalist in Kentucky. Free throw good. He's got 6.
I think I would have paid money to watch he and CP on the same high school team. That'd have been a fun ticket.
Xander's brother Zane is in the house, one of his big role models. Lives out in California. Next free throw no good, 88-66. This ball game's all but academic now. Game clock at 30. Shot clock at 19. Moretti left wing. One-hand pass, top of the key to Parker. Drives in and a foul called on Brady Kester. Freshman from Huntersville, North Carolina.
Kester got a little close on the closeout there on Parker, and Parker able to take advantage of it.
Josiah Parker at the line. 2 shots. Liberty by 22. Really going to make a mental deposit here. Liberty went through that stretch early second half. They missed 7 shots in a row. And rebounded at one point to hit 8 of its next 11. Shot clock is off. Ball inbounded. Game clock at 20. And the locals coming to their feet here. Liberty's going to move to 3-0. And they'll go 2-0 for the first time in the field of 68 round robin. Jerry Shire Jr. dribbling it out. Under 5 seconds. And there is the horn. Final score. 88-68. Liberty wire to wire with the win here tonight over FAU. Liberty 3-0. FAU falls to 2-1. We'll take a timeout. Coca-Cola postgame show's coming up on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thompson Brooks Insurance has been serving Virginia for over 35 years, helping individuals and businesses with their insurance and investment needs. The team at Thompson Brooks is experienced in understanding Medicare, retirement planning, life insurance, the healthcare marketplace, and group insurance benefits. Call Thompson Brooks Insurance at 434-385-8500. That's 434-385-8500, or visit them online at thompsonbrooksinsurance.com. Thompson Brooks Insurance, planning today for tomorrow.
Hi, this is Alan York, asking you to join the team as a member of the Flames Club. As a Flames Club member, you can make a difference by directly contributing to the success of Liberty Athletics. The Flames Club's mission is to raise the financial support needed to provide our coaches and student athletes with the resources to compete for championships. Membership levels vary and begin at just $75. Some gifts may even be tax deductible. When you join the Flames Club, you're truly investing in champions and championships. Join today at libertyflamesclub.org.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Game day isn't the only adventure. Find yours in Bedford, Virginia. Just down the road, but a world away. Explore seasonal events, cruise the Blue Ridge Parkway, or hike the peaks of Otter. Enjoy outdoor fun at Smith Mountain Lake or play world-class disc golf. Home to the National D-Day Memorial and packed with small town charm. Bedford has it all. Plan your visit and see the event calendar at destinationbedfordva.com. That's destinationbedfordva.com.
It's bow time. Carolina legends aren't born. They're handmade, only in Bo's Real Southern Kitchen. It all starts with fresh, never frozen chicken marinated for 24 hours in a flavor-packed blend of bold Southern seasonings. Then we hand bread and fry it to crispy, juicy, mouth-watering perfection. That's not just any chicken, that's the Carolina legend. Order some Bojangles and taste what everyone's been craving since 1977. It's bow time.
Welcome inside the Coca-Cola Postgame Locker Room Report on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Coming up, we'll recap today's game and hear the postgame thoughts from head coach Richie McKay. Plus, Larry's Tire and Auto Repair will present the final game statistics, and we'll get an update of the Frank Good Builders scoreboard. Now, let's go back inside the arena for the Coca-Cola Postgame Locker Room Report.
Liberty wins it tonight over FAU 88-68 to take the Field of 68 crown. At least that's what we're calling it, Jason Porter. I don't think publicly they're calling it that, but we are. Liberty goes 2-0 in this round robin against FAU. And Charleston now 3-0 on the year. Liberty will not play again until November 17th at home against Carolina University. While FAU falls to 2-1, they return to action next Monday as well at home. And Boca against Coastal Georgia in their next ball game. Tonight, Liberty goes wire to wire. JP shoots 55% from the field, 13 made threes. Count it now, 43 made threes in their first 3 games. Zach Cleveland, Colin Porter, Kaden Matheni, both with Jeff Goodman on the postgame show on the YouTube of the Field of 68 website. Having a fun one here tonight. And when you play as good as Liberty did, you should enjoy it, and they certainly did tonight.
Absolutely. It was just a joy to watch that, and just a great outing tonight for the Flames. And so many things were working and working well tonight. It was really an impressive win over a very good FAU team.
Yeah, you look at what FAU's done. A lot of people are going to remember their Final Four run back in 2023, and a very team that, how deep is it? We don't know. They've got 10 newcomers, and most of them foreign players around the globe. And we all know there's talent everywhere in this world. I don't care what sport it is, specifically in basketball. There's so many good players around the world. And John Jacobs has really gone outside of the U.S. to cultivate his roster. They're going to be good, I think, when it's all said and done. But why was Liberty so successful, you think, here tonight?
think there's a couple of things just early on, first blush here, that look really good. They did a great job of taking care of the basketball. The Flames are notorious for not turning the ball over very much, but against, again, a good FAU defense. Flames only had 9 turnovers tonight, 17 assists, again, just indicative of the way that they move the ball. And then that defensive effort for the Flames in general, they really took FAU out of their rhythm, forced them outside the paint, and made them shoot some shots that just weren't falling tonight for the Owls.
And again, for Liberty, they hit their threes early, second half, because they had to expand the defense. They were able to drive, and that's just taking, as Richie says, we took what they gave us, and we got to the rim.
That's exactly right. So many of the offensive sets, you see 5 guys outside on the perimeter, and it just stretches that defense out. And when you've got the one-on-one speed and the off-the-ball dribble moves that Liberty has with so many different various players, we saw the poor 7-footer get just shook a couple of times on the perimeter, and nothing but layups for the Flames frequently tonight.
Liberty wins tonight 88-68 over FAU. The Flames now 3-0 on the year. We'll take a timeout of our Coca-Cola postgame show. We're going to go into the media room when we come back after this timeout from Van Wagner and Liberty Flames Sports Network.
At Carillion Clinic, the success of their employees is based on a culture that welcomes them and nurtures their growth. As the largest nonprofit employer west of Richmond, Carillion's team members are always learning and forever curious. Carillion is more than a healthcare system. It's a team of unique individuals doing what matters most, caring for the community. Visit CarillionClinic.org/careers and search their opportunities. Come join 13,000 employees who are Carillion proud.
At Carter Bank, we believe life is best lived full of opportunities and dreams, of goals achieved and promises kept. We've been creating opportunities for more people and businesses to prosper since 1974. That means great local lending, convenient access to your money, accounts and guidance that make it easier to get more done. We are Carter Bank, the preferred community bank of Liberty Flames Athletics. Visit carterbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Thousands of our teammates make and deliver 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally. From the heartland to the coast, in big cities and small towns. Our products are moving, and our trucks are rolling. We share a passion and a purpose, and we love to refresh and serve our communities. We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local buyer.
The doctors at Crossroads Family Dentistry say go Flames and good luck this season. Stephen Hatch, James Peary III, Trey Woolwine, and Carol Roberts have over 50 years of experience serving Lynchburg and the surrounding area. Their dental office in Forest is open and ready to serve you. Crossroads Family Dentistry provides all family and cosmetic dental needs and accepts major dental insurances. They're located at 14761 Forest Road in front of Brawburgers. More information is available at CrossroadsFamilyDentistryVA.com.
The Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the post-game thoughts from head coach Richie McKay, presented by the Good Feet Store. Once again, back to the arena.
And the arena tonight, Liberty Arena, hosted some high-level basketball this week. Not only men's, but women's as well. Liberty women's team 2-0. They'll be at JMU on Wednesday. Liberty men's team 3-0 after a opening season win over Kentucky Christian this past Monday, a Friday night win over Charleston, and a Sunday night win here tonight over FAU, 88-68. We're going to go inside the media room here in just a minute. I do see Bill Smith, head of basketball communications, making his way into the media room with head coach Richie McKay. We're going to be joined by Brett Decker and Kaden Matheni as well, as Liberty goes to 3-0. And coach's post-game comments brought to you by the Good Feet Store. We also will have some post-game stats and scores as well with Jason Prill after our media session. And let's head inside the locker room. Here's head coach Richie McKay after Liberty's 88-68 win over FAU.
Man, we've waited a while to try and get quality opponents other than our conference opponents into Liberty Arena, and tonight was a culmination of a 3-year series that, and I know how hard that back-to-back is, where I felt like we had a little bit of an advantage because we had a little more rest. But our guys, they played with a spirit that was infectious, and obviously Kaden and Brett had great shooting nights, but I felt like the connectivity that our group displayed was reflective really of who we've been as a program, who we want to be, and obviously getting a chance to represent Liberty is a privilege, and I think our guys, they showed that in their effort this evening. Questions?
Coach, just 3 games into the season, obviously you had the 2 scrimmages, but you had a lot of new faces to go along with that. Big 3 we talked about from last year, but talk about the connectedness to have that, to be able to display that so early in the season. A little bit of a surprise to you to happen so soon.
It's a fair question, John. I'm not sure what my expectations were. Again, Colin, Kaden, and Zach are special players. And, we've gotten guys that have really, like Brett Decker's he's been on another level. But we kind of felt like that might come this season. And then J.J. Harper is, you couldn't pick a guy to be better suited for a role that we needed on our team. And our young guys, our freshmen, Xander Carter, Drew Grimes, RJ, they're coming in. TJ Drain was slowed by an injury. So I don't have, the game was too significant to just give away some minutes, but I do feel like we have a group that is connected and has potential for growth.
Brett, you said you think that you had an idea he was going to be able to do something like this year. Does that come from what you saw from last year? Was it some more off-season improvement? Where does that idea come from?
Yeah, Brett's. I saw it in high school. To be honest with you, he's got a special ability to score the ball, but we play both ends of the floor, and he's had a deeper commitment to the defensive end. And you gotta kind of decide when you're matching up with us, who are you going to put your better defenders on? And so him being able to play with Colin, Kaden, and Zach at the same time, and JJ, it's a lineup that is a little unconventional, but and to Brett's credit, he's really put in the work. And what I'm most proud of Brett for is he didn't hurry out of here when he didn't get the minutes that he wanted. He's playing behind Javon Moffmer and Talon Peter, along with 2 really good all-league guards. So he stayed the course, and we're benefiting from that. Thanks, Bryson.
Coach, it feels like this team's playing at a faster tempo this year compared to last year. What was the reason for the scheme change? Just because of the different players you have, or did you feel like it was time to speed up the pace coming into the season?
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
No, TJ.
TJ.
For James Talk Radio.
Okay. TJ, we're smaller. Last year we started Owen Aquino, and we put Talon Peter in the game sometimes, and we were smaller and faster and kind of upped our tempo a little bit. So we got to do something to take advantage of the size disadvantage that we experience on the defensive end, and we have the multiple break starters in Zach, Colin, Kaden, Brett, even JJ. So I just think they've kind of looked to attack a little earlier, and it's helped us on occasion.
Different kind of early starting games early. It seems like this team has had a penchant. I know it's 3 games in, but just being able to be firing right out of the gate. Is that similar, the fact that it's size-based, or is it just their focus?
No, Eddie, that'll change. You can't. We're making shots early, so get a little separation. But I do love the fact that our guys are focused and see the scoreboard as 0-0. But you can't ever predict how your team's going to start.
Talk about sacrificial all the time. Zach Cleveland kind of seems to be the poster child of this team. Flirt with a triple-double tonight. It seems like he's able to get 10 assists all the time. What is it, that you like so much and you trust him with so much? And I'm sure that comes from the experience, right?
From start to finish, Bryson, his freshman year, we knew we had something that was different. I think he's the best point forward in America. Like he can play with the ball, with or without the ball. He can. Again, it's a privilege or a great comfort that he can. You don't have to call any plays as a coaching staff because he can get us organized. And we've got some things that we do conceptually that he knows and understands, and the guys that he's on the court with have kind of gotten used to it now. And Coach Johnson does a great job in helping build that. And man, like, why wouldn't you give him freedom? Like, we want to play with a fearlessness that allows guys to take advantage of opportunities and matchups, and that's been on display in the first couple of games. So I hope we keep growing that way.
Richie, with mid-major struggling with scheduled Power 4 opponents, can we expect more Liberty to be more in tournaments like this in the future?
TJ, unfortunately, that's beyond our control. Like, there's got to be another dance partner or two. We certainly have been pursuing it, and most fans don't know how hard it is to schedule when you're at the mid-major level and you play in a conference that, you might, if you drop a game or two, might fall to a quad 2 or quad 3. So most of their conference officials are telling them, hey, schedule quad 1s or quad 4s, and it's really hard to be a quad 1. Some of it is obviously the way you perform, but some of it is the schedule that you get, and again, we don't control that. But we certainly want to play. It just prepares you for league. And league play, the opponents, the coaches are more familiar with you, so you got to be better in January and February than you are in November and December. Great, you guys are easy.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
And that's head coach Richie McKay addressing the media tonight after Liberty's win over FAU 88-68. Our player of the game tonight is brought to you by Thompson Brooks Insurance, and we're going to give it to Kaden Matheni. Game high 28 points for the grad student out of Morgantown, West Virginia. 11 of 16 from the field, 5 threes, couple of rebounds, 2 assists. Kaden Matheni, our Thompson Brooks Insurance player of the game. We're going to stay right here before we take a break, and we'll be joined by a couple of the Flames, including Kaden Matheni and Brett Decker Jr. But Brett right now, Jason Porter, is running for mayor. He is in the arena signing autographs right now. I would be too.
Oh, yeah. My guy's taking photo ops. He's as hot off the floor as he is on the floor, I think.
And it's become popular here at Liberty Arena. Fans will stick around. They'll do the alma mater when the game's over, and a lot of the fans enjoying getting autographs with the guys. And they love it too. This is not a team that is, some teams can just be too business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And this team is, it's got a good mix of both. And Kaden Matheni is out there as well. He's
actually hugging
shaking hands and kissing babies out there and stuff like that.
No, it's great that they get this crowd interaction and everything like that too, and it's nice that they understand who they're playing for, and part of that culture. AY, it's not not hanging back in the locker room and just wait until the arena clears.
And Kaden is a married man, got married in August, and we're still watching the media room. We still see Bill Smith. He's directing traffic in there, our communications director. Bill's had a busy day. He's the athletics communications director for Liberty Field Hockey. Congratulations to Nikki Parsley-Bachler and the field hockey team for their Big East championship today, winning in overtime over Connecticut. And Nikki and the Flames will find out tomorrow night where they go in the NCAA tournament. And the same for the women's soccer team, winning the Conference USA title against Missouri State a couple of days ago.
Been a lot of halftime championship celebrations the last couple nights.
And Bill actually had to leave the media room and reel in Brett Decker, who's now sprinting into the media room with Kaden Matheni. And the media room is in a corner across from us, and they'll be literally walking through the door right now. So we'll head inside the media room. Liberty wins over FAU 88-68. Here's grad student Kaden Matheni and Brett Decker Jr., sophomore for Liberty.
opening thoughts on tonight's win and this 2-0 weekend you guys had?
Yeah, I mean, great weekend, obviously. Just want to shout out the Liberty fans, just making the atmosphere second to none. We feed off that, and it was good to, like Bill said, good to go 2-0 and hopefully keep this momentum going.
Brett, you got 5 points coming into the second half, and next thing you know, you scored the Flames' next 12 points. Where did the hot game come from there?
Well, it's going to be a different person every night, so I wasn't really mad about it. 5 points, I mean, it's a different person every night, but seeing the first one go in, and I know the teammates going to find me every time, so it was good.
Kaden, just 3 games into the season, it seems like you guys are really firing on all cylinders, especially on offense. At what point did you feel the connectedness between this team kind of come together?
Yeah, I mean, you never truly know until you face another opponent. In our close scrimmage against JMU, it kind of opened our eyes a little bit. We didn't perform like the way we wanted to, and coach was on us for a good 2 weeks, and I think that helped us transition into taking things a little more serious. But ever since I've been here, we've started off the year great. So I think that's just a testament to what we do in the off season and with the coaching staff and with our strength coach, and just the connection that we have with each and every one, not only on the court but off the court, because it definitely transitions on the court. So, but my first year here, we started great in the non-con and then kind of filtered away and didn't finish it well. So, kind of learning from that, we got to keep this momentum going.
You were on the team the last 2 years for the loss against FAU.
Yep.
You finished time. Feel a little better to get these guys at home and be able to come out on top this time.
Yeah, first year I was here, they were pretty good. They had a great team, and playing at FAU, it was a great environment. But last year we thought we should have won that one. Had them in the first half last year, and just didn't finish the way we liked it. And nice to know kind of what they do, playing them now 3 times in a row, even though it's a different coaching staff last year and this year. But yeah, definitely wanted to go 2-0, and glad BD started hitting in the second half too.
You mentioned you were part of this for all 3 years, and obviously 2 years ago you guys did go 1-2, and kind of the turnaround and the submit in the 2 years. What is it, aside from maybe just the personnel being different, but what is it about you and Colin and Zach that's been here for this whole run that is different this year than it was 2 years ago, as you're beating these major teams over?
Yeah, like you said, home court helps. Being here in the Liberty Arena definitely helps, and getting a day off in between also helps. Last 2 years we've played back-to-back games, which has been tough. But yeah, I mean, me, Colin, and Zach, the connection we have is amazing. But the thing that's special about Zach and Colin is they get the other guys involved as well. I feel like I've played with Brett Decker my whole life now up to this point, and it's just a testament to those guys just coming in and buying into the system, buying into this program. And like JJ Harper, I think I said it last postgame, you would think he'd been here for 4 years, just the way he does the little things. And it's a special group. We know we got a long way to go. We haven't accomplished anything to this point, obviously.
Brett's probably going to change going forward now, but it feels like probably coming into this season, you're probably lower down on the scouting report for other teams, with guys like Kaden, Zach, and Colin. Having them, does that kind of help you, be able to find your spots more, maybe take a little bit of pressure off you, knowing that you got guys like that you can lean on?
Oh yeah, it helps me a lot. It's always staying ready around them, because Kaden, Zach, Colin, they're always gonna find you, and they're gonna score, and it's gonna make me open. So just staying ready all times. And yeah.
Kaden, it feels like you are playing at a faster tempo this season. What do you feel like the reason that is? Is it because of size, or is it just because of different players, obviously?
Yeah, I mean, I think we like to get the best shot available. And like you said, we have been playing some smaller lineups. Whether that's making us play faster or not, I don't know. But I think when you got unselfish guys and guys that can shoot the lights out of the ball, it helps us get a lot easier shots. Maybe we're getting easier shots earlier in the shot clock, but I think in the second half we slowed it down a little bit, just because time and score. But we got some smart guys on this team, so when we want to play fast, we know we can, and when we need to slow it down, we're definitely going to slow it down a little bit. But it's just about getting the best shot available.
Late in the game, does Zach know he's part of the triple double? Does he tell coach, can we get that last shot?
What do you think? Of course he did. He's going to blame it on the free throw he missed too. Yeah, but I wouldn't doubt that that's going to be his last opportunity. he's a special player. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, Brett Decker Jr., Kaden Matheni with the media. Jason Porter, Alan York back here courtside. Liberty wins 88-68 over FAU. All smiles here tonight, and they're ribbing Zach Cleveland, who finished a point away from a triple-double. Back on Friday, Zach had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, so he's getting even closer today, finishing 1 point away from a triple-double, and he was 3 of 4 at the foul line. Yeah. So, yeah, I would blame that as well. JP, good to have you back here. Going to get some rest now for a little bit. Right. Nothing except for football coming up next weekend as our prep really begins in earnest today for FAU. There'll be a 5 o'clock kickoff down in Miami. We'll have pregame coverage coming your way at 3:30 on Saturday. Women's basketball Wednesday. A lot still to come here, but a good start really for both men's and women's teams. And great showing here today. A lot to build on, but I know Coach McKay's pretty ecstatic where his team is right now.
Yeah, no question. And they were quick to thank the Flames Nation here that came out on Sunday evening. A little unusual for us to have a home game there, but great atmosphere here, and Flames put on a great show.
All right, JP, we'll let you go. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you here in a couple of days.
Sounds good. Thanks,
All right,
everyone.
Jason Porter with us here today. Before we take a timeout, we're going to go back in the media room, and John Jacobs, the head coach of FAU with the media, we'll get a couple of his thoughts from the FAU side of things here tonight.
As you can get when it comes to really loving our sport and making sure people know. The second thing is, without people like them, I don't think people would quite understand how good Liberty is. Richie's done a great job, but what they have is pretty unique. The retention of those 3 guys and 2 guards in Cleveland, and then you throw Decker in there. You're just not getting that in college basketball. I mean, there's a reason. They were unanimous pick to win Conference USA. Richie's a friend of mine, a brother in Christ. I really appreciate his love and faith. They've done a great job. And if you think retention doesn't matter, Nico had a sprained ankle, but let's just look at the guards that were kept, okay? Look at their 2 tonight, and then look at ours. And so 1 guard we retained, and he had 24 points tonight. And a road game in November is a hard thing. Most people won't do it. And tonight is an example of why. We did not do a good enough job. I thought Devin was fantastic. But the first thing and foremost, I just want to say congrats to Liberty. And then thank you to the Field of 68 for all you're doing. We're thankful for the 4-2 record. Dusty gave us 2, and then we got a couple neutrals. But these road games will really teach us a lot, so we're hoping to grow from it. Any questions you have?
Coach, it feels like mid-majors aren't getting chances to play Power 4 opponents. So with tournaments like this, how do you feel like it helps mid-majors as far as quad wins and tournament resume builders and so forth?
Well, tonight certainly would have helped us. I don't think they're going to lose very much. That probably would have been a quad 1 for us, if bare minimum quad 2. We feel like we've got to take 6 to 8 quad 2 swings and hope some of them land in quad 1. This would have been one of those. We've got to do the best we can, because after Christmas they can all run away and hide. And when they play each other, if they win, it's worth a huge bonus point or a couple seed lines. And if they lose, it doesn't affect them at all because of the power of the opponent. So this was one of those early ones, and it didn't work in our favor, but certainly we've got to be courageous enough to play them. And like I said, Dusty left us this, but it's the thing you got to do if you want any chance of making the tournament at all.
What felt different about this Liberty team compared to last year when y'all faced them?
I thought last year, because of our length, we could switch, and then some of our bigger guys contested their 2s at the rim, and then we did a significantly better job of staying out on the 3. I also thought there was 1 guy to stay out on the 3 last year, and the improvement of Decker in the offseason has completely changed the dynamic of their basketball team. It really just flips the floor in an extra way that's hard to deal with. And whether you're going to tag and not switch, or you're going to switch, the constant movement and the addition of 1 more of those is hard to handle. So, you know, they're way ahead of college basketball right now, and God bless them for that. Maybe 8 weeks from now, this is a different basketball game. I think it might be, but they're significantly better, and I think the Decker thing is real.
What did you learn about your team this weekend? I mean, like you said, road games in November, at least 1 road game in November, another neutral. What did you learn about your team?
Yeah, that's just a couple of comments from FAU head coach John Jacobs, applauding Liberty's effort here tonight, winning 88-68 over Florida Atlantic. We'll take a timeout of our postgame show. We'll come back here. give a final stat recap, and Jason Prill will wrap us up with some scores coming up. But Liberty wins at 88-68 over FAU in the field of 68. We'll take another time out of our Coca-Cola postgame show. Back to Liberty Arena in 2 minutes on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
11 West is a proud sponsor of the Liberty Flames. 11 West specializes in apparel screen printing, embroidery, sew-on, and flat printing. From the design phase with their graphics arts team to the finished product, 11 West collaborates with each client to craft custom apparel and promotional products. For more information, visit 11west.com, call 540-639-9319, or stop by their location at 6598 New River Road in Radford. 11 West, outfitting America and logo wear.
Turn up the heat. Foster Fuels is a proud partner of Liberty Athletics. Fostering warm moments for 100 years, Foster has been providing exceptional propane and gas services throughout Central Virginia and surrounding areas. From propane to fireplaces and tank installs to tankless water heaters, Foster does it all. Visit fosterfuels.com or download the app to order fuel, pay your bill, and more. Get the customer service you deserve and turn up the heat with Foster Fuels and the Liberty Flames.
Live radio coverage of Liberty Flames basketball will continue after this 1-minute timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Frank Good Builders is a proud supporter of the Liberty Flames. Frank Good Builders and its partners design and build beautiful custom homes in the Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. From designing a plan to picking out fixtures, Frank Good Builders works with you to design and build your truly custom dream home. Frank Good Builders can be reached at 434-238-3710 or frankgoodbuilders.com.
What's important isn't that Freedom First has been in business since 1956. What's important is how we've been doing business since 1956. Since day one, we have been accountable to our members, not stockholders. We make loans that cost less, offer savings plans that pay more, and give back to our community. And that hasn't changed. What has changed is our ability to serve you with more locations and more technology to simplify your financial life. Freedom First. It's a place where anyone in our region can bank for good.
The Coca-Cola post-game locker room report continues on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner. Time now for the game's final statistics presented by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Once again, let's return to the arena.
88-68, Liberty winner over FAU tonight in the field of 68 as our Coca-Cola postgame show continues from Liberty Arena. The Flames improved to 3-0 on the year. They'll take a week off from competition. Next Monday, the 17th, right back at it at home against Carolina University. FAU falling to 2-1. They also won't play again until the 17th at home against Coastal Georgia in the Owls' next ball game. Let's scan the final numbers brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. For the ball game, Liberty 55%. 32 of 58, 13 of 28 from three-point range, 46%. 8 of those came in the first half. Liberty 11 of 13 at the foul line, 85%. For the Owls, they shoot 40%, much better in the second half, 44% as opposed to 37% in the first half. But a final total, 22 of 55, 40%, 3 of 15 from three-point range, including 1 of 8 in the second half, and 21 of 24 at the free throw line. FAU out-rebounds Liberty 34-28, including 12 on the offensive glass. That led to 19 second-chance points for the Owls. But again, Liberty, again tonight, 13 made threes to just 3 for FAU. Turnovers tonight, FAU 13, Liberty 9. FAU outscores Liberty 13-12 off of those miscues. Points in the paint, Liberty 38-36. Fast break, FAU 11-2. And bench points 23-9 in favor of the Owls. Biggest lead for Liberty was 26 with 3:24 left in the second half. FAU did not lead in the ball game at all. Individually tonight, Liberty had 4 in double figures, led by Kaden Matheni's 28 points. He finished one shy of his career high that he hit with Bowling Green against Eastern Michigan back when he was a Falcon. Now he's a Flame, and we're glad he is. 19 points for Brett Decker Jr., including 13 in the second half. Brett was 7 of 14 from the field, 5 made threes. Kaden made 5 threes as well. 13 points for J.J. Harper, 5 of 6 from the field. He also added 3 rebounds. Zach Cleveland getting oh so close to a triple-double. Remember back on Friday, he had 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. Tonight he had 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 9 points. He was 3 of 8 from the field and 3 of 4 from the foul line. He also added 4 steals and 1 block shot. Safe travels. Elsewhere, 3 points for Ryan Jones Jr., 6 points for Xander Carter. Liberty played pretty much everybody that was in uniform and available. Let's see, Xander Carter added 6 points and 3 rebounds. Xander Yates played 4 minutes. Drew Grimes, Josh Smith, T.J. Drain, J.C. Shire, Tor Sorensen, Brady Kester all got in the game tonight as Liberty wins it 88-68. Only one in double figures for FAU. That was 24 points from Devin Vanderpool. He was 10 of 15 from the field and made 1 3. Final stats brought to you by Larry's Tire and Auto Repair. Our Thompson Brooks Insurance Player of the Game tonight, Kaden Matheni, again 28 points, 11 of 16 from the field, 5 made threes for the grad student from Morgantown, West Virginia. And our Freedom First Credit Union defensive plays of the game tonight, Liberty with 8 steals, 4 by Zach Cleveland, and 3 blocks, including 2 by J.J. Harper. That'll do it for us here live at Liberty Arena. Coming up on the network this week, we've got the Liberty women's basketball at JMU on Wednesday night, then our Liberty football radio show on Thursday. Head coach Jamie Chadwell has a family commitment. He told me at practice last week that Willie Korn, offensive coordinator, will be able to fill in on Thursday. So look forward to that at Mellow Mushroom. And then Liberty football on Saturday at FAU down in Miami. FIU, pardon me, at 5 o'clock. And Liberty men's basketball back with you next Monday, the 17th, at home against Carolina University. Flames off to a great start at 3-0. And a win tonight, 88-68 over FAU. More of our Coca-Cola postgame show coming up with Jason Prill. He'll scan the Frank Good Builders out-of-town scoreboard one final time as we continue on our Coca-Cola postgame show after this timeout on the Liberty Flames Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Hey, Flames fans, Gentry Lock is fired up to